Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna go on a road trip finally. Oh, I'm so hot. Just rushed in from work. And I gotta leave my screen on because if I don't, then I'll get hammered. Gonna plug it in too. What a day. Do I look that bad? Hey, Sam. Sam's at a TikTok experiment. Hello, 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 hello. So thank you. I need to send this out to Michelle because Michelle's going to come in. She tried to go live earlier and got hers taken down. So she's going to come in here. She's a few minutes away from Hamden now, and she's going to take us on a road trip. So if you guys don't mind just sharing out the live and letting people know what we're doing. Road trip to Hamden. Hampton, however you say it. Hamden, Hambone. Thank you, Tracy, for sharing. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing. Yeah, let's get it shared out. And we all know if you send heart me's and you share the live out, you usually don't get taken down. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Jamie. So I'm going to give everybody time to get in here so they can all know what we're doing. Like I literally rushed out of work. I think I locked the salon door. I don't remember. Yes, it is a sad story, but we're fixing to go on a road trip. We're going to get to see where the Dollar General is that they went to. Thank you. We are going to get to see the courthouse. We're going to get to walk down the street and see how close the neighbors actually were. And who knows what we'll see along the way. Road trips are always fun. So if you guys would share it out, and when you share it, just put road trip to Hamden or Hambone. Whatever you, oh, there's Michelle right there. Hey, Michelle.
Hold on one second, guys.
No, you're fine. Just mute your mic and drive. You're fine. We're going to give everybody a little bit of time to get in here. So you're fine.
Okay, yeah. I'm just stopping right now. I'm at the gas station, so.
Okay. Yeah, get your gas and do what you got to do, and I'll get it. Oh, thank you, 4th of July fireworks. Thank you. That was pretty cool.
No, I'm at the gas station in Hamden.
Okay, you need to turn your camera off because you're in your spaceship. There you go. That'll get you taken down really quick.
This is why I needed somebody.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, I am sitting at the gas station in Hamden. Let me turn my camera around.
No, don't even turn it around. Just leave it off for now. Because even if you turn it around, you're going to be showing the. Do you have to get gas, or are you just there?
No, I just parked here to see where you guys wanted to go first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just sitting right at the gas station a block away from their house.
Oh, okay. You can go ahead and you can turn your camera on. Just don't be in your spaceship.
Gotcha.
And then you can I'm going to put you in the big screen for everybody coming in. This is Michelle. I'm not doxing her. Her name's on there, which she needs to change that, and we will talk about that later. She's going to show us the gas station first of where they went in Hamden, and then we're going to see how far everything is. So let me put her in the big box. I want to share this out. So is that a house right there?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Hold on, I need to put something up here.
This is that's the water tower. Just to show you guys, I am in Hamden, Ohio. I only live 6 miles from here, so I'm going to shut the camera off again, and we're going to go down. I'm going to go down Omar. Okay?
No, don't leave yet.
Oh, you don't want me to leave? Okay.
No, stay there. We'll let people get in, and you can
Okay.
kind of not go so fast, but kind of show us the area and tell us what all's there.
I mean, you got houses everywhere on
Hold
down
on,
the.
that house right there across the street, the white one. What's that address? Is that the one we were looking at last night?
I don't know. I can't see the address from across. I don't have my glasses
Hold
on.
on, is that Main Street?
Yes.
Can you walk toward that house? Is that 440 North Main Street?
No, it's one. I think it's 133.
Okay, because they lived at 440. Sam says no.
Yeah.
Hello.
I remember that.
Hey, baby.
I'm
So
just trying to walk around, guys. I don't want people, asking me questions and stuff.
don't worry about it.
I'm just
So is that
acting
the only gas station in town?
No, there is one as you're going out of town also, but this is the one right by their house. As you can see, the railroad tracks are right there, guys. And then the railroad tracks, that's Omar. That's how close. You guys see the railroad track sign right there?
I do see the railroad track sign, yeah.
It keeps repeating.
It's on the other side of that track. On the other side of the track. It's on the other side of that track. On the other side of the track.
Hold on, somebody's echoing.
Casey, can you mute really quick and see if it's yours?
Hold on, everybody mute. Hold on, everybody mute. Can you mute a second? Everybody mute, and then we'll unmute because it's a bad feedback. Okay, did that help? Is it echoing now?
No,
Okay,
that's
did that
good.
help? Is it echoing now?
Kind of. It's echoing
Does
you.
that help? Is it echoing now?
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of.
you.
Does that help? Is it echoing now?
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of.
you.
Is it echoing? Okay, everybody
You want to
mute.
restart
Kind of.
really quick?
Okay, everybody mute. Are you possibly hooked to your car, Michelle?
No, I don't have my Bluetooth on in my car. I shut it off because I know it doesn't work that way.
Okay, Sam, try undoing yours now and see if it's you. Hold on, she might be fixing it. Okay, show us the railroad tracks again.
I am in the gas station parking lot. Right there's the railroad track sign. I can walk to their house from here.
Really?
Yes.
We should do that.
Let me park. Let me park, okay? I'm gonna go off camera for a minute. I'm gonna park and we'll walk there.
Your spaceship. You're in a spaceship.
My spaceship, yes.
Yes. So
She said, is she going to the house?
she is. We're going to the house. We're going to the Dollar General, and that was the convenience store. We're
Okay.
instead of really driving, we're walking.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay then. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Thank-
Sam, did you say you're still echoing? Where are you? You're not up here.
She said it's still echoing.
Right now?
It might be her earbuds or something, she said.
Oh, okay. Well, take your earbuds out and get back up here. So, guys, we're just letting her park her spaceship, and then we are going to walk from the convenience store to the cider's house and just see what all we see in between there and actually how far it is. Because I'm real
It
curious.
seems very close. It seems like everything's really close.
Yeah, like really
Is
close.
this better, you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I messed it all up. I don't know. Wow.
I was like, we really are in a spaceship.
We are. I muted you, Michelle, just because I wanted to see if it was what it was. Let me unmute you. And you can mute yourself if you want.
There, I think that's all better.
No, there still isn't any actual confirmation of her being pregnant right now yet. There's no
No.
nothing confirmed yet.
But if you all will just share it out and put road trip. Okay, I'm going to put Michelle back in the big box. Okay, so she's trucking.
I'm walking. I'm walking on the side of the grass. I'm not in the highway because this is a highway that goes through here all the way from Hocking Hills. So it's pretty busy. There's no sidewalk. On the other side there is, but I'm not gonna walk on the other side. I hope I'm timing it.
Hey guys, we are walking
would like to know
the
how
side
far
of
it
the
took to
house
walk.
from the convenience store. And she's probably going to have a little bit of in and out
A
until she
walker,
gets away
so
from stuff.
Yeah, maybe don't walk so fast and it won't lag.
There, yeah, just kind of slow down and just act like you're grazing.
sorry, I was trying to get across the mud or something. It was.
No, you're fine. So guys, she just left the convenience store and it's not even a block yet. And you can see the railroad tracks. So you can see how close the tracks are to the convenience store, which has houses all around. That's what we're trying to figure out, Robin. That's why I really wanted to do this.
What is that? Just a field there to the left?
Okay, here's the water tower. This is the water tower of Hamden across the street. And then these are houses, guys. These are houses. Now when you come into town, they are before the railroad tracks.
Oh, that's the railroad tracks. Okay, I see them.
From my way anyways.
Thank you for doing this.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I waited all night for this.
It's just so much stuff going out. When I got home from
Right.
work, false information going. I was like, you know what? This is just, and it makes me mad because people need to know the truth. They want to know the truth. All right, guys, we are on Omar. See ya.
Okay, so are you on Omar Street right now? Hold on.
Yes, turned on
Turn your-
Omar.
Okay, stop right there a second.
Hold on.
For those that are just coming in.
I'm gonna go back to the side. I don't want to get
Yeah,
hit
I want
by
you
a
to-
car, but hold on a second. I'll show
I
you.
just want you. I want you to point the camera toward the convenience store for those that just came in. She just walked from the convenience store, guys.
Yeah, it's not that far.
There's the convenience store.
There's a little house right here. This
We did that
infuriates
last
me,
night,
you
but we
guys.
can do it again here in a
When I
minute.
was-
We're actually on our way to the house.
So mad.
Yeah, we're on the street to the house.
Okay. I mean, if you jump the railroad tracks, you're even going to take a shortcut because there's a trailer park back in there. They could cut through to get to the convenience store. They don't even have to take. They can take like a cut through. So they wasn't secluded like some people were saying. They wasn't way out in the country. They had freaking neighbors. That's what makes
Right.
me mad.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Fights.
like. We were looking at the
I got
road
kicked.
last night. Yeah.
Yeah, this house here is a
Hey,
big.
DJ.
There's 2 or 3 of them. That's not.
And guys,
I mean, to
know
live in
her
a small
screen's
town, and a lot
kind
of
of
people do
freezing
walk.
up, but that's because she's
There's a
walking.
side street right here, you guys, with people on it also.
Everybody
So there
text with
was
me.
neighbors, you guys. There is also a side street right here
We're
with
going to the
neighbors.
cider's house. We just
Now
walked
this
from the
big bush.
convenience store. Hey, Michelle.
Can you guys hear me?
No, hold on a minute,
Yeah.
Michelle. Stop where you're at a second. Do you have your Bluetooth on? Turn your Bluetooth off.
No. I don't have it on, hon.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have it on and that will cause it to lock up.
No, I turned all that off before I left the house because I know how it interferes. But you guys were getting ready to
I
come up
didn't
on the
know if
Sutter's
your
house. Can you guys hear
I
me?
didn't know.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yes,
Can you
I
hear
can hear
us?
you. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can
Yes.
hear you clear. But did your car accidentally turn the Bluetooth back
We are
on?
coming up on the Sutter's house.
She said the Bluetooth wasn't on.
She
Okay.
has bad reception.
A lot of
Let me
times,
check.
though, when you get in and out
Yeah,
of
I'm
your
in a
car, it
small
will
town, guys.
automatically turn your Bluetooth back on.
They probably only have one tower in the whole town.
Here's the house, you
Yeah,
guys.
you see the red. Oh, there's the house.
Oh yeah. Look how close it is.
Hold
That
on
was
a
just a
sec.
very short distance.
Did anybody time that?
Yes, it took 4 minutes.
Oh wow, it looks worse than the pictures. Oh, I wonder
And it
what that
does
big
go to
tote
a
on
dead
the lawn
end.
was.
The big thing right here, that is for trash.
Oh.
Is it
All
free
windows are
trash
boarded
pickup?
up. No.
Sorry.
Usually Hamden, most people burn their trash where it is a rural town. They're allowed to burn trash. So see, we're at the house, right, guys? Now look,
Right.
railroad tracks. Cross the railroad tracks. There's a trailer park cut right through, take you straight to the store, probably in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's really close, those railroad tracks.
And the caution tape is still up.
Yeah, it is. It's down, but it's up at the house, but it's down. I don't know, it fell or something, but yeah, there was a lot of wooded area. Down there's another neighbor. I think they should look in the woods. I don't know if they can do the shit they've done. I don't know. You just never know, guys, around this town. These towns, you don't know.
Remember the pictures we saw last night where the lawn was nice and cut and everything? This
Yeah.
looks like it's like all overgrown, you know?
It is.
Well,
It's coming up
that
inside the
was-
house and everything.
That was a Google shot of
Yeah,
a couple months ago. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, look at the right side of the house. The brush is all up against the house. That's how overgrown it is on that side.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't that side where it's all grown up? Is that the access to the basement?
I'm not sure. They wasn't in a basement. They were in a room. One of the bedrooms. It was a small room.
No, she was talking about the access to the basement. Is it on the right
I'm
hand?
not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not
So,
sure. I can't see.
people-
I'm trying to see. I don't want to go on the property. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't go on the property because it's
Trust
an
me. If
active
I was
crime.
20 years old, I would.
It's an active crime scene. That's why their windows
know.
and stuff are boarded up. You guys, they were asking in the chat. Like
And I
one time
promised
there
my
was,
husband I'd stay in the street. So
yeah, one time there was a homicide across the street from my friend's house, and they kept that house while they investigated, boarded up for a couple years to keep everything kind of the exact
wow.
same in there. And so probably one, so
Yeah.
trespassers don't go in. Two, to keep the crime scene.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, can you hold the camera still a minute and
Yeah.
zoom in as far as you can on the pile of stuff there? We are not going in that AC
How do I
unit
zoom
window,
on?
guys.
There's a lot.
You just touch your screen and zoom in just like you would a
I mean,
picture.
oh, okay.
I don't see a bicycle.
It's not doing
I
it.
see a wagon.
There is a bicycle right there, guys. See,
Is there?
I'm trying to not get in the yard. Hold on. Let me go around this
Yeah,
way.
don't get in
Because
the
this
yard.
part's not taped.
Oh,
There
there
you
it is.
go.
I see it now.
Yeah.
I see it now.
Yeah. I'm sorry, cars are coming by, so I'm trying to get the phone. But there's a lot of traffic down this road, and this is a small town. Traffic don't go nowhere, guys. They're coming down this road to see the house. They are. Every one of them
Does
turned
it
back around and went the other way.
does it smell? Do you smell anything?
No, but it is raining, but I don't smell nothing. No.
Well, with
No.
it raining, it would make it smell worse.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
smell
think
anything.
Yeah, from inside the house, I don't think you can
Yeah.
smell.
Yes, Born.
Yeah, I'm not too close. And like I said, it's boarded up now. As you can see, they boarded up the window and the
Hey,
door, so no
look
one
at
This
that
is
truck.
the
That truck
could get
is
in.
blue,
So
isn't it? It's not green. It's blue, isn't it?
it's
blue,
blue.
it's
That's
blue
what I
and
was saying
black.
last night. This is the Sider
Blue and black.
family where the kids lived in Ohio. So we're just checking it out, and then we are going to go back to the convenience store and go to the Dollar General. Hey, Ivory made it.
Hey,
We just got on here.
we're on a road trip, Ivory.
Oh, I love it. So I think on the way back, we can cut through the trailer park like I suggested to see how long it takes me to go that way.
Okay, but before you do that, can you show us how close it is to the next neighbor on the right-hand side? And maybe, like, if you pass their house and keep
Um,
walking, because I think
okay,
it's just right on the other side of the tall grass.
it is. It's right there. See,
Yeah, it's pretty
Not
close.
tall
not
grass
that
and
one,
then behind.
the other side.
Oh, now down here is a really nice trailer. It's down a little bit, but it's still close. I'll walk down here.
I wanted to see if there was anything on the other side of the telephone pole, how close it was. Because I think there's another house right there to the right.
There is a really nice double wide.
That's what I thought.
This is just all open field right here.
You can go probably on the other side of that caution tape and see the backyard.
Thank you, Jamie.
Hey, yeah, she's on the
Somebody
outside.
else in the chat was like, well, the window that the AC's in, it's not boarded up. I'm like,
There's the
Well,
other
as long as
house.
you're not as long as you're
Dog
not
is
passing
barking
that
at me.
caution tape.
Yeah,
so you can see
yeah, the
that
doggy's
house
barking at me.
is,
So
but just stop right there for a
We'll walk-
second. Just stop right there. Did the dog stop? Kind of turn your camera. You can see that there's a house there, and then turn the camera back toward the Siders house.
Yeah, look how neat and clean that is.
You should see my neighbor's property that's covered up by bushes. We're all mowed and have, nice landscape, and they look like a junkyard.
So are
Yeah.
we going to now, are you going around the
I'm going-
caution tape to see the backyard, or?
I'm going to we're walking towards the cider house again. And I'm going to go where there's no caution tape around the side to see how far I can go around to the back.
Can
Yeah.
we do it to the right of the house to see the that door that actually supposedly goes to the basement, possibly?
Yeah, that's where the caution tape is not at.
Right.
Yeah. It does look like it's around the whole property because I do see the caution tape in the back. I can't believe I can't zoom in. I don't know what's going on with my phone today.
You know, that caution tape on the side, I'm not trying to derail this, but they might have got taken down. So I'd be careful even just going on that property.
That's why I didn't
Yeah, we'll
want to
go
go
there
into
so
the
we can-
left.
Well, no, you can see the tape still up on the right? Yeah, I see it.
Well, I wasn't sure. I could see it all the way on the left where it went all the way down and around, but I don't think it's as far on the
Right
right.
there, see how far I wouldn't be able to go.
Yeah, it's.
It would
She'd
be,
have-
there is, here guys, here's the side with the board. Oh, I can see the board. I can see it. You
That's
guys
what I
see
was
it?
looking for.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, now I see it. Yeah. So they did board that up too. Do you see any other window ACs or just that one? Oh, that looks like a window AC right there. Is it on that, like, the third window?
I mean, why don't they have those ones
No,
boarded
it's just
up?
a tree there.
Getting ready
Okay.
easily if they wanted to.
Maybe
No,
they boarded
just
up the
the one
front so
AC
people
I
can't
see.
drive
That's
by
the
and zoom in.
Looks like that window on the side
You
by
know?
the tree is open. I wish I could
Yeah.
zoom in.
So that would,
do it.
Take your two fingers and put it on the screen and press out.
Sam, I believe that window that doesn't have a window in it would be the one that had all of the plastic bottles and that in it. Remember, it didn't have, it had the window down and then it had like a clothesline hanging in it.
Yeah.
Laundry room thing.
Yes. With
Yeah.
the wash. Yeah.
What's the population of that town?
720.
120?
720.
That's what they say.
720. Okay. Because I was like, it looks a little bigger than my town, but it's still super small. So it's just a.
Yeah, it looks
a
Yeah,
little
there's
bit
no
bigger.
window there.
Yeah, I don't see the windows gone. Oh, can you go on the other side where the caution tape's up and go on around that side?
I mean, you're here now, Michelle.
No, it's
You
all
might as well
wooded.
just
It's
show it
all-
It's all wooded.
Well, I can't because it's all bushed in. Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
See
Okay.
the caution tape right there going that way. And then you got it going all the way in the back there. See it?
Yeah.
And then it goes all the way around the house to the side of these bushes over here. I don't know if you can see that. And then it comes around the front. So, oh, hold on, guys. There's a car coming, but let me see what I can.
And mind you guys, this house is 126 years old. That's how old it is. It was built in 1900.
Is that a riding
Yeah, I
lawnmower?
couldn't. Yeah.
Guys, we can't, we don't have, we're not there. We don't have another phone to show her how. The best we can tell her is to
I'm
touch the
trying,
screen
babe.
two fingers and zoom in.
Can you remove this?
I'm trying to
sticker?
do that.
Yeah, just pull your screen out. Like put your fingers in the center and pull out to the sides of the phone.
And push, yeah, and push out. Push your fingers apart, and that'll zoom it in.
It's not freaking doing it. I don't know.
You might be already zoomed in. Try to zoom out the other way and see if it moves. And that'll tell you.
You know what you do, Stacy? Put yourself on the big screen and do it on your screen so she can see. Maybe how to do it. You know what I mean?
She ain't gonna be
I
able
mean,
to
I know how.
You're welcome, guys.
I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know. My
Somebody
phone must be acting up.
It's okay.
You're
Somebody
fine.
said act like you're pinching the phone, like the screen.
Yeah. Every time I do that, it wants me to ask me to leave the live.
I
I have
don't,
to cancel.
somebody's saying she can't do it if she's in a box, only if you're the host live.
That makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Mm,
So let's try this, Michelle. Go
mhm.
to where we can see the stuff in the yard, and
Okay.
let me see if I can zoom you in.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go
someone's
try.
walking.
I'm
I'm
gonna
letting
go
you guys know
outside.
someone is walking down the road.
Okay.
Just
I'm
another
gonna.
woman.
I'm gonna go outside and see if I can zoom in on my camera.
Sorry, guys.
So, yeah, I can't zoom her in or out.
Yeah, let me see if I can try. Hold on.
No, she didn't know them personally.
So I cannot zoom in.
No, I can't either. I tried it.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
What do you guys want to see?
Is
I'll
there
get a little bit
anybody in the
closer.
chat that wants to
Is that-
see something that we have not? Hold on a minute. Is there anybody in the chat that wants to see something that they have not seen? They want to know if you can hold it really still on the pile so that they can get a better screenshot. And it doesn't look like we can get to the back of the house, guys. They've got it completely cautioned off, and I don't want her getting in trouble. This is an active crime scene.
She can't go around back because there's too much brush and trees and stuff. She can't go beyond the caution tape.
Yes.
The story of this house, this was the Ohio 16 kids that were rescued. Thank you, Born.
Now, like behind that house is like,
Yes,
Is it
that
just
is their
all-
cars.
is it like all woods and then another street, or is it just all woods back there?
It's all woods for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
She said she's not smelling anything. Are you smelling anything at all, Michelle?
No, I am not smelling nothing, and I have a very bad gag reflex, so nothing.
It looks like somebody took a lot of the caution tape down and threw it in that bucket.
There is a lot of it in there. A bunch of cans and stuff.
Hold on, let's see what kind of cans. No, I'm serious.
They're all rusted.
Well, it
All
looks
rusted
like rusted,
over.
like, you know,
Press it over.
whatever cans.
Yeah, they're probably recycling, trying to recycle or something. There's another car coming.
It seems to me like they were collecting recyclables, maybe for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Metal, maybe with all those bikes not being
Yes, this is
used.
the house where the kids were, the 16 children.
You live in Camden, Mama? Well, we did show the closest. Okay, which one is the closest neighbor? The one to the right, the one to the left, or one across
Yep.
the street? Or, hold on, let me finish my question. Or the one across the street? Which one's the closest?
Probably this one right here across the tracks.
Like directly across?
Yep.
And you said
There's
that's
a
a
trailer
mobile
park.
home. You said that's
Yeah,
a
it's a trailer
mobile.
park.
You-
Sorry, I'm lagging.
I mean,
You're
if
all right.
you look where the house is, and then there's the road, and then there's the tracks. It's very close. I mean, you walk a few feet, and there you are. There's the tracks.
Do you see any vegetable oil bottles in that trash?
No.
I'm serious. Somebody in the comments asked, so I'm going to try to. So I know you can't read them. So
How close is the Dollar General? Because when I saw that question, they said it was right across the street. Can you see the Dollar General?
No. Dollar General's. Hi, guys. Hi. Looking, yeah. I'm doing TikTok, sorry. just on TikTok, trying to make people, they want to know. They want to know.
Let them know we're just true crime creators.
Hello, familiar. You guys from around the area?
No, we're from Lawrence County.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Sad.
It is sad. It is. It really is.
Sad situation.
Mm-hmm. Just hope the kids are safe. That's all we can do, you know? Hoping for the kids.
Pray.
A lot of people are going by that house. They're very curious.
Yeah.
All
You guys have a good day. Bye. They came from Lawrence County down here to see the house, you guys.
So, guys, she walked from the convenience store, which was about a 4-minute walk, if that. So, do we want to walk back up to the convenience store and go to the Dollar General from there? Or are you going to cut through the mobile home park this time? Let's cut
I
through the
think
mobile home park.
I was going to say, I think it's closer, to be honest with you. I do. I think it's closer. So, all
The
right.
house isn't really isolated. This is very short distance that she's showing us, and there's
Yeah, it
houses
is.
on either side. There's houses on either side. So yeah,
No, they
somebody-
weren't squatters.
You
Any
can
neighbors
hear.
out that we can
Hold
talk
on.
to?
Hey, guys, Mama said she's in the mobile home park over there.
Oh, wow.
Wave hi.
Do you want to? So is
Where
what
you
I
at,
want-
Mama?
Michelle, when you get over there, since we can see that mobile home there, can you stand by that mobile home and turn the phone toward the house to see what we can see from that angle?
Yes, absolutely. I'm not sure.
I don't think I'm in the same one that she's by. I'm in Shawnee Plains over by the park and the car wash.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not.
So
I'm
still-
right. Look,
still not
gas
far.
station. Gas station, guys. Right there.
It is a gas station. You just cross the track. You're right there.
Right there's the house.
Look how close that is. Yeah.
So they could see if they're, yeah, they can see from there.
but for them to say there was no
Bullshit.
neighbors, there's neighbors everywhere.
Right.
It infuriates me. I'm sorry, but it does.
I want
Just
to see
these
if there
neighbors.
was kids in that mobile home park, if there's any signs of kids.
Well,
I've lived here for almost 3 years now, and in the 3 years that I have lived here, I have not one time came in contact with any of them people or knew that house was there. That's crazy.
Yeah. I
That's
mean, look at
crazy,
that. You
isn't
just
it?
cross
Yeah.
the track. You're right at the
they
convenience
so they
store
had
again.
to talk to you guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to cut through these people's yard. I don't want to cut through these people's yard because I
No,
can't
just-
through otherwise. But if they needed something, they could cut through there. I'm going to take the tracks and go back the way I came. Okay, not the tracks,
Okay,
but
that before you
Go back
do
the other
that,
way.
like, Michelle, before you do that, stop right there. Okay, so there's the trailer right there. So if you walked like you're gonna go to that trailer as close as you can without getting on their property. And then let's just say from right there, turn the phone
Station.
toward the Siders house. And I want to see what kind of view they would have had.
you can see them.
Yeah,
You
look
can
how
see
close
the
that is.
complete, so they would have been able to see that out that trailer window as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the front door's right there.
I mean, the people
Right
around
there,
them,
you know?
they weren't as isolated as they were told that they were.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Get to know your neighbors or gas station. I'm sorry, I know they was unhygienic and looked awful, but to me as a person, I would have asked if they needed anything. Are you okay? Just the woman, especially if I saw her, I would definitely say
Right.
something.
Yes.
Or I would remember them. You know what I'm saying? Like if they come in constantly, which they said they did remember him, but I don't
And
know.
Robin, this is the 16 kids that was rescued from Ohio. That's where they lived.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the railroad tracks back to the store. the gas station.
Now, is the Dollar General in walking distance?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably, if you walked it from here, probably 15 minutes, if that,
Okay.
maybe 10. It's as
States.
you're going towards out of town. It's when you're coming in town the other way, that's the Dollar General's right there. But coming in this way, it's the gas station.
Ooh, got over
Stacy,
800 people in here. That's cool.
Stace, did you see the article about the Dollar
Already
General
got
and how she got there? They said that they took cars, and usually when they were at the Dollar General, the employees said that she would come in with him. He would give her a couple kisses and say, "I love you," make a display of it, and then he'd go sit in the car, and Elizabeth would be doing the shopping. And so that's where the
Oh.
Dollar General fits into it. And so they were, from my understanding in that interview that I watched, they were driving there, but from the majority of like doing the shopping, it was Elizabeth, and he was briefly in the stores. But to me, that sounds like control. Like, I'm going to display that I'm a good guy, but I'm not. I don't know. But that was how the Dollar General comes into it for the people asking.
Well, and there's two different Dollar General stories. So there's a guy that has came on and said they would only come in and buy oil and water. And then and said that they would come in, usually would have a kid with them, but they wouldn't speak, and the kid would always have hair in their
Yeah,
face.
see how close that house is to
So
the right?
then,
Yeah, that's the same article that I'm talking about, because they pulled the two different employees. Well, I don't know if they pulled them or they willingly went and did an interview, but yeah, they've interviewed two different people from the store,
yeah,
and
but they're both given different descriptions.
well, yeah, they both worked probably different shifts and witnessed different things. It's not all going to be the same.
Right.
I mean, you don't do the same thing every time you go to the store, or I don't.
No.
Tap the screen, please, to protect the live.
Gas station.
Tap down in the chat, guys.
Tap, tap,
Do
tap.
what? I can't keep up with the chat, so.
It's fine. I'm watching it.
Oh, okay. So we're headed back to the convenience store, and then we're going to get in a spaceship and we're going to go to the Dollar General. Yeah, but I found it interesting, the two different, not really the two different, but the fact that they would bring kids sometimes. And the
Right.
different articles that they bought, because it wasn't just oil and water. It was diapers, sometimes milk, sometimes potato chips, and that they would pay with different cards. It wasn't always just one card. They would have to take a couple dollars from one card and a few dollars from another card to pay for the stuff.
Wow.
I don't think they're going to be able to pay a $300,000 bond.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
no.
No, Grandpa got out.
Oh, if anybody's
Darn it.
trying to tap, you have to tap mine. I'm down here in the corner, bottom right.
Grandpa got out. We don't know where he's at due to medical, cognitive, and physical medical issues. I would guess he might be at a nursing home, a care facility, maybe.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to see you all in here enjoying this with us.
I didn't know the field trip was happening, or else I would have been on sooner and not been driving. My
It
bad.
I
just
didn't. I just
started.
got on by accident and saw it. She just came on when I came on.
Oh,
Well, we were supposed
Oh,
to
I
do it
see.
last night, and then she had an emergency, and then so I was able to get off work just a little bit ago. But we were trying to make sure that everybody was kind of getting in here before we got too deep in.
damn, yeah, you guys were on it when I got in here, and it made me laugh because we were talking about my mom last night and I'm at her house right now, and I'm like, Mom, look, we're at the house.
Oh, that's awesome.
Somebody said in the comments, why does she claim to be a victim? She's not claiming to be a victim at all yet. We haven't heard anything about
She's
that.
never said that she was a victim, but always
Yeah.
keep in mind you can be a victim and an abuser at the same time
That's the truth. That's true.
and not realize that you are a victim.
No, it's not a secluded area. You see everything, all that's around. It's not as secluded as they said it was.
There's so many houses around,
It is.
Right.
It's definitely not what they're portraying it to be.
and it's clean places. Even the mobile home park is clean.
I'm wondering if it's considering the area or most areas local to that town, because Utah's pretty suburban and cul-de-sac-y or whatever you want to call it, but then you get into some really weird parts of town where you think it'd be that way, and the houses are like on bigger plots or acreage. And so I'm wondering if that's kind of how they're trying to refer to being rural, and but it's like not, because it's still inner city, like urban. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean,
And
look at
guys,
that
I
house
just
next
wanted-
to the gas station.
I
That
just-
house looks nice.
I just want to tell you, it literally took her 5 minutes to walk back to the convenience store. I wonder if the convenience store worker in there knew them. Go interview them.
Oh God.
No. How much is
What?
gas? People are
I ain't
asking.
gonna do it. I'm just joking.
No.
Don't-
How
don't
much is
show
gas?
don't show your car tag.
Yeah, it's about
$3.99.
$3.50 here. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to go off camera so I can get my spaceship and we'll meet. I go down to Family Dollar, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
once you get in, just go ahead and mute where you can hear us. And I have a lot of people in the chat wanting to recap on what's going on.
Yeah, we'll go back by there before I
Do you
head
want
out,
me to?
and I'll get out.
Do you want me to
Again.
turn your camera off, Michelle, so you don't get bananaed? Or
Yes, please.
know.
Yeah, I would.
okay.
Yeah, go in the store and buy a candy bar.
Okay, I can do that. Let me get my wallet.
Oh, Stacy.
I'll cash app you the money for it.
No, you don't gotta do that.
I will though. I'm putting it down. I owe a candy bar.
Ariel
Dollar
says,
General
pick
is
me
just
up a
about a
Reese's.
2-minute drive. Oh, sorry, Sam.
Sorry.
Get a Reese's.
Yeah.
Let's see what they.
Hi. Yeah.
That's a nice little store.
Yeah, they got food there, like fried chicken, corn dogs.
Are you picking us up some treats? I would like some peanut butter M&Ms, please.
I want jalapeno M&Ms.
Oh.
Yeah, you're on your own with that one there, Stace.
I love them. Can't ever
Yeah.
find them.
Yeah, get you a drink. Get some good water. Get some vitamin
Man,
water.
I hope she
Get some
don't.
olive oil and bring it up that way.
Yeah, I hope she don't get kicked out of there like Jerry did.
Oh, I thought of that. You just wanted that charger.
That's all he wanted was a charger. We are seeing Miss Shell. She is actually in Hamden, where the Ohio 16 kids from the Siders family was rescued. And so we sent her in for a candy bar so we could see the store.
Yeah, have her bring it up to them. Be like, hey, did you hear about the kids down the block?
Yeah.
I'm sure they did.
Well,
Let
we know,
Ivory
but you
talk,
wanna
let
hear if
Ivory
they know
talk to
them.
the cashier.
Yeah, did they ever come in there? Like, I would
There's
start
the
asking
oil.
about
They
that.
only have one bottle left. She just showed it.
Well, that explains a lot. No,
Michelle,
but
can
yeah,
you
I would.
Michelle, can you hear us? Michelle.
I think she muted probably because she's in there. She
But
didn't
she
want to.
should still be able to hear us.
Yeah, I would ask permission. Be like, hey, do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Yeah. And if they say no, it's no. But there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with
If you
that.
ask, they're usually not upset. You know, at least you're asking permission.
Michelle, can you hear us at all?
I think she's just getting her stuff. Um, maybe she feels more comfortable asking uh, muted, or maybe she don't feel comfortable asking.
Right.
No, it's the gas station right down the street. She's gonna go to Dollar General. I would suggest, I don't know if Dollar General's anything like mine, to get on their Wi-Fi when you get there, because when I go into Dollar General, I got no service.
Oh, I would too, Alicia.
Well, they only had one bottle of oil left on the shelf.
Well, we know why. No.
I put my,
Okay, Michelle, can you hear us now?
yes, I had you guys on mute. Sorry.
Oh,
okay.
Was
Did you
the cat-
happen to
Because
ask
she-
them?
She was talking to her other employee about me having my phone on, so I just put it on mute and turned it down, so she couldn't hear nothing.
Good call.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble.
Well, you have to, because if that's their private property, you have to go by what a lot of people
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
turn off your camera, Michelle, really quick.
Okay.
And then Michelle, if you want to mute, I'm going to let one of the girls, whichever one in the panel would like to do a recap, I'm going to let you go for it.
You want me to recap like the whole thing?
Yeah,
The
well,
ciders?
yeah, some people don't even know what this is about. So,
Wait, before
Okay.
we do that, can I ask a question?
yeah.
All right, so we're going to Dollar General. Can we ask them, obviously not on the live, maybe she can leave us in her car, and ask them if they knew about it and if they would be willing to come outside of the store and talk about it. This way it's not on, in the store. It's not putting anything at risk for the workers, but maybe someone is willing to come out and have a chat.
Or
That
she
would be
can keep
cool.
her phone in her pocket and we can just hear what they say versus seeing what they say.
Yeah, no camera needs to be there. Just be like, do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
So this is the 16 kids that were rescued in Ohio for living in squalor. The investigators stated that they were in a 12 by 12 room. Nobody knew that they were there. Some of the children were feral as well. There was 16 children in the home. Their mother is only 33 years old. She's been pregnant basically the last 20 years. She had a baby at 15, right? No, yeah, 15. She was married at 15, pregnant at 14. That's the oldest as well. There's no other child before that. She's had over 18 kids because she had conjoined twins in 2022 that did not survive. They were early in gestation. Grandma and grandpa, mom and dad all got arrested. The grandfather has cognitive issues as well as medical issues that the county or the town cannot pay for. And when you are locked up in jail, they do have to provide you medical care. So they let him out, and I believe took him to another county to provide him the medical care so that the town don't go bankrupt. They would go to Dollar General, the family. They said to get a bunch of oil, water, diapers. They smelled bad. They only seen a few of the kids that were dirty. Some of the kids, cannot talk, they stated, and 2 of the children had to be airlifted to a trauma hospital, and 1 was on a ventilator. So they range from 18 months to 18 years. That's the case that we're looking at. It's the 16 kids from Ohio.
And we just got to see the house, and we walked from the convenience store. We got to see the inside of the convenience store, and now she is in her spaceship. That's Michelle in the bottom right-hand corner, and we are going to go see how far it is to the Dollar General, and just maybe they'll talk to us.
All right, everybody, tap while we got her on the screen.
I know it's so hard to tap if you're
Numb
not up
thumbs,
here.
guys. Numb thumbs. If your thumbs ain't numb, you're not doing it right.
So
Thank you,
somebody
everybody,
asked
for coming in.
how they found the kids. The father, Gary Jr., he's 36 years old, 3 years older than the mother. He, within 4 times in May, was caught doing indecent exposure. I don't know if he was urinating in front of people. They stated that wasn't what the why they came out, what that purpose of coming out and finding them. It was something else. So they haven't disclosed that yet either.
No, I don't think they were eating vegetable oil.
I can assure you they weren't.
There's really not much of an update other than they let senior OR out. We did find out that there was a midwife that delivered some of the babies. We did find out that all the kids were born in hospitals. There's really not a whole lot of an update that I can think of.
Yeah, and they stated that only the grandparents got got any type of state medical, or not medical, but social service benefits.
So
State
did you
benefits.
guys hear
It's
about
not,
the story?
it is not confirmed that she's pregnant. So whatever you're reading, it has not been
It's not
confirmed.
confirmed. I've checked everywhere, guys. I was
Yeah.
on that all night. I can't find anything.
It says may be pregnant. Okay. Hey, can you turn your Wi-Fi on at Dollar General to use their Wi-Fi? Because I know when I go into mine, I lose service.
Did you guys hear about the story out of Pennsylvania, out of Philly, with the same situation? The
I
feces,
did.
the urine, the kids. That's wild.
Yeah.
So Michelle, oh, she's got us paused. Hold on. Michelle.
Hey, there is Dollar General. I mean, there is no Wi-Fi at Dollar General.
Really?
It's just mine.
No, I know.
I mean, it is a small town, you know.
So usually you have to be right by the door, and it'd be a guest Wi-Fi where you don't have to put a password or anything in, but maybe you'll have service in there. But can you ask them if they would interview with Ivory while you're there?
Yeah, even if they want to come outside, or even if there's people in the store when they come out that may, that may know about it. Maybe not even the workers. Maybe there's just people in the store that may know something.
Can she hear us?
Yeah, she might be trying to.
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah.
Don't feel like you got to do anything that makes you uncomfortable. It's just a,
No, not at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not bothering them, Jessica. It's if, it might be another worker that really wanted to get their story out and they haven't had the opportunity because they weren't never asked.
Yeah, they're saying in here, Criminally Obsessed posted a video on YouTube where they interviewed the lady from the store a day ago. So that must have been yesterday, I guess.
Can somebody inbox that to me? I'd like to see it.
So they were, willing to talk.
And where'd Hay go?
Hold on, I'm checking on that now. And I'll send it to you.
Thank you. I think she froze.
Yeah, it's the reception.
They might be able to hear us, but
If she goes in, she can probably click on the Wi-Fi what you call it,
Wi-Fi.
the guest Wi-Fi, and go into that. Dang Dollar General, they always do that.
Lenny, do you live there too? This is pretty exciting, guys.
We don't know why they bought so much vegetable oil.
Oh wow, the person, is this the filly? The 2 kids found 8 months and 5 years old with 36 cats and 1 dog?
Yes.
Ew.
Wow.
Sad.
I'm curious if she's going to buy anything. Oh, she's in there. Why do I feel like we're doing something wrong?
I do. That's why I'm like, you don't have to do that. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't think there's anything wrong with asking people questions or, you know what I mean?
It's just like a reporter going there. You're being a reporter, you're asking questions.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I
I mean, I
mean-
would just ask them before you record anything.
Right.
Is what I would have thought. I should have thought, and I should have sent her some CA to get cat food. Everybody's asking if she can go put some cat food down.
Oh, yeah. Stace, I just Facebooked it to you in Messenger.
Okay, thank you. That'd be interesting to look at. But you know, I'm looking at this, and that town is cleaner than I ever thought it would be.
The whole area is just different from what I feel like we were expecting after hearing everything.
Yeah, after what was portrayed, the way they said it, you know, it's totally different. There's a
Yeah.
lot down there, you know what
Oh,
I
no
mean?
kids, no kids, no kids. Oh.
Their candy shelf's wiped out.
Yeah. Makes me want to go penny shopping.
How much oil do they got on their shelves?
Not vegetable oil. We're all tracking the vegetable oil.
I know, in every store.
Well, isn't this the one where they got it at? Was it Dollar General?
Well, see, I heard a girl, and I don't know where she got the information, so you guys can take this with a grain of salt. She apparently knew somebody that was possibly with the police department, or the rescue team, or somebody that was there, and stated that they thought they were taking that oil, putting them and burning them in lamps. And they thought that's why their eyes was so red from the fumes of that. And I thought about that, and I thought, well, if they did that if those kids were inhaling that might have been, you know, part of their sickness, not knowing that they were making them sick.
But they had electricity and stuff, right?
They had what?
Yeah, they had
Okay, you guys.
Thank
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Across the street, they were saying was the house that they moved out of.
As soon as I walked in, he heard everybody. That's why I muted you guys. Told me I am not allowed to record. So I just kind of turned my phone on mute and walked around the store. So
That's fine.
Why don't you ask people coming
I'm sure
out
they
of the
probably
store?
have
if you
people
can?
there.
I'm curious to see what the people in the town are saying, like when they come out of the store. Just ask them if they know about it. You'd be surprised how many people would be like, I know her. I went to school with her. It's a small little town.
Yeah, it's tiny.
It is. But also in these small little towns, they can be hush hush and not want to talk about it and, you know, be mean. I'm from a small town, so a lot of people
Right.
is blaming the community, guys. I mean, yeah, but I'm not blaming the whole community.
Hey, Across the
I
street.
just don't understand how you can be a neighbor and not know there's children over there.
Well, yeah, like small towns, they kind of all protect each other, so they're not going to say anything. And that's kind of bad to be that way, because look what happened.
So are we, where are we going next, guys?
Well, they were saying across the street was the house that they moved out of, the 5,000 square foot that I think is a townhouse duplex type deal.
The address on that was 100 and something, so it would be a few blocks down. Can you drive to 440 North Main?
I mean, I was looking at that wrong last night. That's the total property was 5,000. The house was, I believe, only 1,600 square feet.
Makes sense.
Okay, what was the address again?
440 North Main
What was the
Street.
address, guys?
440 North Main Street.
She doesn't have much of a signal.
Look off camera. I heard you guys. 440 North Main Street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Robin, I thought that was the house, and I had her look at that in the beginning, but it's the wrong address. But she's going to drive to that house. We're road tripping all around Hamden, Ohio, looking at the town that the kids lived in, and the in-laws and the mother
There's
and father.
16 kids, just for people coming in.
The Dollar General that they went to daily, the convenience store. We saw how close the houses were. And now we're going to go to their old address in Hamden.
I just showed you guys the house when I was at Dollar General. It was right across the street. It said 440, but I wanted to make sure that house
That
is
is
right
the
across
house
the street.
then.
Right across the street from Dollar General. Yes, it is.
That's what I thought.
I couldn't see the house number, so I was like, well, let me go look, because I thought that was the house.
I
And it
thought it
was.
was the house when we were at the convenience store, and I'm like, hold on a minute, zoom in on that house, and you thought it started with a 1.
No,
So
the
they've been
kids
going
did
to
not go
that
to
Dollar
school.
General for years.
So they've been close to a store, Dollar General, for years. They're not secluded.
Right, right. Thank you for the gifts, guys.
Yes, thank you guys. Wow.
Keep tapping, keep tapping.
So how far is the jail from there?
It's probably would be about 14 miles.
Oh, okay. So that town doesn't have like a jail or a courthouse.
It's MacArthur. It's the next town up.
Yeah, so they don't have that in that town, yeah.
I will upload this live actually on my YT, which is the same name that I have here. And I'm sure Ivory will also upload it on her YT as well. So where are we going next?
440.
Oh, I thought you just said that was right across the street.
It is, but I have to find a place to park. I'm in the back alley. I'm going to come from behind it. There's no place for me to come into it from the road.
Just be careful, because there might be new tenants there, and you don't want to show their car plates or kids or themselves. You know, they're innocent too. And I know you know that.
Her YT is the same name as this page.
And it's Hamden, Ohio. Yeah, it would bankrupt probably the entire state from what I'm understanding. Does anybody have any other ideas or any other place that they want to see in the town while she's there?
Well, I'm interested to know if they have restaurants. Like, is there a diner?
Yes.
It's such a tiny town. I mean, they don't have much.
Well, I'm in a town of 400, and we have one restaurant, one Dollar General, a gas station with the post office connected, and just a 4-way stop. But we do have one restaurant. It's a family-owned one, but
Yeah, any hospitals, they would have to go outside that town.
Yeah, for sure. So we want to see if there's restaurants. We can't see the jail because it's not there, but we did see the
Like,
Dollar
where did they
General.
go to get? Where's the food bank in that town where they went to get the food?
I heard that they went out of
There's
to
not a
different
food bank in
counties to
Camden. You have to
Oh,
go to either
yeah.
the next town over to get the food bank.
Okay. Thank you.
But I had to come across the street and park at Dollar General, guys. I can show you guys the house from where I'm at if you want to see it. The house they lived in before they went to the house they were at.
Okay.
Is there any signs of anybody living there now that you can tell?
Yes, I went in the alley in the back and there was lights and stuff in the back. That's it right. It's right on the I'm in the dog lot. I'll take you guys to the restaurant next, and then we'll go back by the cider's house before we finish up, okay?
Okay. Rachel, I believe it's a duplex, wasn't it, Sam?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a duplex. Now,
I don't know, being that small? Well, it could
Yeah.
be. I
yeah.
mean, 1,600 square feet, that would only leave
I'm getting
them.
back in my stage, guys.
You turned your camera off, Michelle.
Say if it was two separate apartments, they would barely be
The
900 square feet.
1,600 square foot, though, is that just one of the dwellings? The
Well,
specific,
when she brought it up on the post last night, that's what it said. It didn't say that it was a duplex, but I mean, it showed the square footage, and I'm thinking, if it is a duplex, what is it, 900 square feet for each side? That's pretty small.
a lot of these homes have those little apartments. I wonder if it was just one of those little separate apartments. You know what I'm talking about?
Right? Or you could tell, do they have
I
separate
think someone
mailboxes?
lives in the front and someone lives in the back.
Is it possible that they could have rented both of them together?
Yeah, because that's awful small for all those people. Maybe
I
that's
don't
why
know.
they
I
didn't-
come from New Jersey, and you can have like an apartment that's like 250 square foot. I mean, it's like that's just a closet, you know.
Yeah, it's that way in New York, too.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Could it been possible that they could have, made a deal with the landlord and rented both sides?
Could be.
Sure.
Anything's
Michelle, are you
possible.
still at the Dollar General or where's she at?
No, I am passing the car wash.
Oh, so you already left.
Yeah.
Do they have a restaurant, Michelle, or diner?
So I'm hearing that all of them were seriously low IQ. Gary Jr., Elizabeth, and the mother.
Well, I heard Lauren saying she talked fine and everything, so. I mean, as far as, the smarts, I don't know. Oh, there's a pizzeria by the house? And it says the owners are talking. Go to the pizzeria by their house. They are privately owned and the owners are talking.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Go to the pizzeria. All right, where's the pizzeria?
Is it by Barry's Car Wash? Because I'm right here at the restaurant. I don't know if it's a pizzeria or not, but
The other places are corporations. They're not allowed to talk. So the pizzeria. What's the name of the pizzeria, Bill?
Right by the gas station where they used to live.
There's a gas station there also. So right by the gas station.
okay, there's two gas stations. Let me go down to the other one because it's not
It's
by the gas station they live by.
Poppy's. It's Poppy's Pizza.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's go down here and see if we see a Poppy's.
Everybody just joining. This is about the 16 children. If you heard that story, that we're living in a home that was in disarray with the parents and the grandparents.
There is no pizza place by the gas station where they used to live, the last house on Omar. I'm going to go down to the other gas station, which is past Dollar General.
Parody, we have told her we appreciate her doing this.
I hope you guys can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, there's no pizza place that I see. Wait a minute, is this it? Is this Poppy's Pizza?
He said he's almost positive it's the one by Omar, whatever that is.
That's the road, right?
Yeah.
"34 North Main Street for pizza place," somebody's saying. And then another person, they're saying the pizza place is by the post office. 34th Main Street.
The railroad building, because I don't believe they have a post office.
Oh. And then somebody's saying it's 34th Main Street is the pizza place.
Okay. I think I saw it, but it's not by the gas station.
Yeah, everybody in here is saying it's 34 Main Street. There's quite a few people saying it. And it's not that big of a pizza place.
Station as you're going out to town also.
It's across from the diner. There's a diner there. Between Dollar General and the Sunoco.
Oh, bunny rabbit.
Somebody went in the back of the house. Michelle, did you see anybody at the house while you were there?
No.
Somebody in the comments are saying they seen where somebody went in the back of the house and
We need
OMG.
somebody with a drone in the area.
There you go.
That's where those other
Yeah,
pictures
that
came
was
from.
Anybody in the area with a drone?
There's got to be, because that's where that other person got the pictures from, was using a drone.
She's saying it's a friend of hers who got the video. Where is it posted?
I found it. It's by the railroad station.
It's called Poppy's Family Pizza.
The New York Times is the one that put out the drone footage of part of the inside of the house. That's the pictures that I showed last night.
Yeah, there you go. Buy a slice of pizza and ask a couple of questions.
Man, I think I need to start going on the road because I do. I'm one of those people. I need to talk to people. I want to know what people know.
Right?
That's why I love when people come up and they're willing to do this and go drive around the town.
Can you guys hear me?
We can now.
Okay, sorry. My husband was
Everybody
calling it.
give to Michelle. For doing this for us.
Yes, thank you, Michelle, so much.
My husband does not want me to ask anybody anything.
No, that's fine.
That's why he called me. I try to reject him, but I'm sorry. I mean, I can't show you. Yeah,
Oh.
I can show you guys the pizza place if you want to see it real quick.
He must be in here watching and hearing us.
He is. He is.
That's so funny. He probably just doesn't feel safe for her to get involved.
Yeah.
Lola said,
Ivory's
hand
not-
the phone over to Ivory.
Right? Ivory's not there. If she was there, she would have been questioning everybody up and down the street.
Honestly, maybe Ivory might call him. I might call
That's
him.
the pizza place.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's an idea.
It's a food truck.
Hey, go back to that food truck. What's the name of it?
It's the Poppy's Pizza food truck. I think. I could be wrong.
You guys get slices of pizza?
I'll take care of you.
At the window.
Hey, don't anybody talk. Don't anybody talk. Mute.
Just put your phone down so they don't.
Picking up? Can I get a slice of pizza?
Oh, we don't sell slices. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
Oh, we have the food truck running, and if we're not super busy right now. We can have a pizza ready in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, what's up?
Did you know this side of the family?
I didn't know them. I just seen them at the store.
You just saw them at the store. You didn't know them.
Yeah, no, they weren't like people that were out and about.
I mean, I get that because of where they were, but such a small town. But I know you guys. Did they ever come here?
No, they
Okay.
never came here. The dollar store and the gas station.
That's what I heard. But
And
where it's a
when-
corporation, you're not allowed to be
When I-
friendly, I guess.
Yeah, whenever they would go to the gas station, they would just get like cigarette tobacco and rolling tubes.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they rolled their own.
So they did smoke then.
Probably, I'm guessing.
Those rolled cigarettes, those are the
Probably.
worst, aren't they?
Yeah. They weren't like whenever I was in the store, they weren't like someone like I'm someone I'll talk to people. Like if I walk past, I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
They weren't like that. They kind of just kept to themselves. But
You have any kids?
yeah, I have a baby. He's born.
Alrighty, well thanks for talking to me. What was your name?
Oh, Carissa.
Krissa? That's my daughter's name. My youngest daughter, Krissa Michelle.
Oh, that's
My name's
so
Michelle,
crazy.
so I gave her Krissa Michelle, yeah.
That's funny.
I don't
That's
meet,
funny.
I don't meet a lot of Clarissas. Yeah, I
You don't. I've heard of Clarissa a couple times, but not Carissa. So
Is hers with
Carissa.
Close.
Yeah.
Mine's with O.
Oh, okay.
It's still, ours is the most common.
Yeah, it
And
is.
You hear Clarissa
It
sometimes, and it's usually with a K.
Yeah.
But mine's with a C too.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Thanks. Appreciate it. Did you guys hear everything?
Yes. Thank you
Okay.
for doing that.
You're welcome.
Sorry to the hubby.
See, now she acts like she really,
You'll be all right.
she acted like she really wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder who she knows and what she knows and what's the story.
She didn't know him, she said. She never saw him. She just knows of the story. But do you guys want to go see the house one more time? And okay, I'm going to go off camera, okay? I'm going to get my spaceship.
And to the husband, I'm sorry, she did it and she did it on her own. Don't come after me.
Somebody was telling me, something in me was telling me to ask. Go ahead, ask her. She seems like she's a nice girl.
Sorry, I missed it. What happened, y'all?
Nothing, we were listening to you. We were listening to you.
Oh shit. I just got in my spaceship. What
Oh, hey, I was asking where you were at. I thought that was Michelle talking.
Oh no, that was me. No, I ran down to Mom's house real quick because I had to pick up some jawbones and petrified wood. Are you fucking kidding me, kid? You better watch your ass. Sorry. Let me call you when I get home.
You talking about us?
Yeah, sorry. I'm in space. Let me call you in just a little bit.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit.
Okay, love you, bye.
Cigarette makes sense because there were butts all over the car.
Yeah. And she said they rolled them themselves.
Yeah, that's usually cheaper. That makes sense too.
Yeah. So it wasn't like they were just buying, cigarettes and not food, but they're portraying this town to be so it's easier for y'all when you're tapping. Such an isolated place, and it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they are making it seem like it's something it's not.
Yes, the person driving around lives about 20 minutes from there, and she volunteered to go take us on a road trip. So she's headed back to the Siders family's home. Oh, that's what I wanted to. Well, they didn't say. I wonder which one of those houses belonged to the landlord, the owner of that house. They all live together. Elizabeth's parents, they hadn't had contact with them in years, supposedly.
They said they live in Galpa.
But I heard that she was there at this last Christmas.
I heard that
Yeah.
too.
I heard they were there Elizabeth came last Christmas.
But with
Yeah,
no
with
kids.
Barry Jr. with no kids.
You know what? That's what in the car, those red bags that we saw, that was probably the tobacco. The rolled tobacco that he was buying.
That's what made me think it was, because I Googled it and it said something about Marlboro. So I wonder if it was tobacco by Marlboro. Now, guys, that's how close everything is to that house.
See, it took a few
Anybody-
seconds to get there.
I need to reach out to Mom, Elizabeth's mom. I really want to talk to her.
Yeah.
I wonder if, I don't know, Joey! Maybe Joey can,
Yeah, because wasn't it Joey the one telling us that? No, was it Joey saying that she was there at Christmas?
Oh,
I
let me
don't
see
know
if I can
who,
share this out to him.
Yeah, it was Joey that
but
said that.
I mean, I don't want to. I don't. I know they're upset with him for talking, and I don't want to push a narrative, and I won't ask anything about abuse. You know what I mean? Like that's not where, because I'm sure they would be afraid of that. However, I do want to just talk to them about what they think happened. I mean, it's their kid.
Well, I
But I
know
think
I sent him those pictures and the information about there being a midwife, and he was like, "Oh my God." Yeah, he hadn't seen him yet.
the
You
midwife thing throws me off.
see how the brush is so overgrown in the back? I don't
Yeah.
think it was like that a couple years ago.
No, it
And you
didn't look
said,
like that.
yeah, and then it looked like water damage, right? In the basement, we thought. And that overgrowth could be from a lot of rain and flooding because it said they've had a lot of flooding in the past couple years in that area.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people from that area watching this live. Okay, we had a lot of people. So if there's any neighbors in that area that want to talk even behind the scenes, I have questions. So reach
Oh,
out.
yes, reach out to
Even if you
us.
want to be, if you don't want your name out there, yeah, reach out.
Yeah, anybody on the panel here, you can reach out to any one of us. We'll
I just got here and there's already a car that's passed. It's like people's coming just to see the house.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what we're doing there.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm curious though, does it look like that house has an attic?
It could. It could
yeah,
have.
see, there's a window on top. See on the side there, but they have it closed off. Those windows that were there, they haven't closed off on either side. So there had to
Say
be.
they do. Yeah.
It's an attic or a crawl
Because
space.
you can see the vents and someone's, I mean, my husband works for heating and cooling, so he has to get up and crap like that. And
Right.
that's definitely, you can definitely get up in there. My husband actually was telling me the street down here, right here,
Mm-hmm.
he done a house because he works in heating and cooling. He works for Jackson-Vinton County Community Action, and he done a house down that road not so long ago, like not even a month ago.
Yes, Adriana, that this is the actual house.
And if anybody is in the comments and they are in that area and they do know something, and if you're trying to request, just put it in the chat that you're requesting, because I've got like 30 people just sitting waiting to get up here in the box.
And then if you did request, make sure you actually want to come up in the box, because I know people try to tap and they accidentally request.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here comes another car.
I feel like there's something else there I want to see, but I can't put my finger on it yet.
I don't know. It doesn't look like a full basement. It looks to me more like a crawl space type basement, not like a full basement.
Somebody wants to know if
You never
you
know with
see,
these older houses. The basement door, did they say it was around the side or the back?
you saw the door. That's where I had you walk to the right.
Okay. Okay.
That's that open space that's boarded up now. Somebody wants to know, I lost my train of thought now. Can you show where the closest neighbor is? And do you see any beds in sight?
No, I don't see any beds, no beds thrown out or anything. There's cars coming down here like crazy, you guys. There's the closest neighbor we determined. Right here's their house, across the street.
And look how small
Oh,
the
the
street
railroad
is.
tracks.
Across the street, that's a very short distance right there to the railroad tracks.
And then there's a neighbor right there too. You can see their house right there.
So
Another
they
car
had
is
plenty-
coming.
Yeah, they had plenty around them. They weren't really secluded.
So I wonder if somebody really did go in the back and break in there.
Maybe that's
I
why they
wouldn't go in
boarded
the
it up.
house. It was there was cockroaches, bed bugs. I would not go in that house.
Right.
Well, I think it would be kind of inappropriate too, because it can mess up anything that maybe the investigators can piece
Yeah.
back together, or there's something in there that they are notified of to go find.
Yeah, I don't think
they're
anybody
not
should
done
even
yet.
go in the yard.
Yeah, they're not done yet because they would have took that tape down.
Yeah.
She's right
Because
at
they're
the house, guys, but she cannot go past that caution tape, nor do we want her to go past that caution tape because TikTok is not worth spending time in jail for.
no.
And she said she does not smell anything.
I don't. I just smell the air. It smells normal, you know.
And see, that's the thing. I would think if they took all that stuff out of that one room in that house and threw it out there, if that house smelt as bad as they said it did, the minute the rain would have hit that, it would have made it 10 times worse.
No, they can't bulldoze the house. It's in a trust with somebody else. They rented that house.
Yeah. And maybe where it's the windows and stuff are shut too, you know.
I think
That
that house can be
every
deemed
window
to-
is shut except for the side.
Yeah.
So I'm sure if I got on the porch, I could probably smell something, but that's not happening.
I think that house might be deemed condemned due just to the basement, and that's the
Yes.
structure.
Well, the floor was also falling in where the children were in. The floor was caved in.
Yeah, that's what they said, but we haven't seen any photos of that.
They also said there wasn't any neighbors.
And there is.
The police, if you watch any of the conferences, they did say if the kids would have been there one more day, the floor would have caved
Yeah,
in.
they did say that, but they said there was no neighbors or anything else, that they were in a secluded area. So I don't believe everything the police said.
And here's
Yeah,
the thing.
true.
And here's the thing too. If the cops were already there and left, they knew those cops were going to come back. So who's to say they didn't just have all those kids go into that hiding space for that time, not that they were living in that space.
I don't think they will bulldoze it. Like I said, it's in a trust in somebody else's name, but I don't think it's that bad that they would do that. Somebody can go in there and clean it up, redo it. You know what I mean?
New York Post got those pictures with a drone. Yeah. We don't really know what they got away with I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I'm not saying that they weren't living in filth or that they were dirty, but we don't know that any of these kids were harmed other than education. I mean, am I right on that by saying that?
Well, no, they were. Well, we don't know how they harmed, but there's one in ICU, so something happened.
Yeah, but I'm saying we can't say it was on purpose. Go ahead, Ivory.
No,
Sorry.
we don't know that. So no, that part we can't say. But I mean, like, people are saying that they couldn't see the house from where they live. Well, it must be other people talking, because you can see there's a house on either side. There's a trailer right across the street in very close distance that they can look out their window and see. You know, I don't
One
know.
down there on the other side of the brush. There's another neighbor there.
And I think they would have
And then
seen
one-
kids if they were
Right there,
outside.
you know. Well, ladies, my phone is about to die and I do not have a charger. So I'm going to have to get off of here. Unless you guys, I mean, I just don't want it to die on you. You guys think, what happened? But my
No,
phone
you
is
bet.
I'll tell you
about to
what.
die.
Hold on. Do you have a CA?
What's a CA?
Charger?
No, where you receive money?
An ash cat.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what's she
Okay.
talking about? I don't have that kind of charger. thought you
Well,
were talking about charger.
I was going to say we can go back up to the convenience store or Dollar General and I can buy you a charger.
Yeah, but where's she
Well,
plugging it in?
I actually have to get home too because it's mine
Okay.
and hubby's date night. So
No, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate for everything that you did for us today.
Yes,
it's
I
okay. I
absolutely
mean,
appreciate it.
I can always come back another time too. So
Thank you so much. That was really kind of you.
Yes. And Ivory,
thank
what
you
was you going to
guys.
say?
Oh, just thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome. And thanks for everybody that has followed me, and I follow back all my followers. You guys have a good day, okay?
You
Thank
too.
you so much.
Thank
Be
you so
safe.
much.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Well, that was an exciting road trip, guys.
Now, Stacy, a lot of people in the comments were asking, of if there are other pictures. You know those pictures you showed last night? Do you want to show those? Do you want to show those again for some people?
Yeah, I will.
This
So
one with the high chair.
we can't hear you, Ivory.
Sorry, I'm looking at the one. Remember the one with the high chair?
Yeah.
I'm looking at that one, and they have one that I didn't see with the desk in that room. So I really do believe that these photos are correct.
Well, remember we looked at that desk one, and it's in
Yeah,
both
this one.
pictures.
This one. Hold on.
For Ivory in the big box.
She said, was the children beaten?
We have no idea, but I don't believe so. Hold on, I'm trying to
No, I don't.
expand Ivory.
No, I don't think they were
Yeah, as
either.
far as abuse, we just don't know. What is that?
That's that desk.
What's on top of it?
Close.
Everything looks waterlogged. Hold on.
And molded, yeah.
Hold on. Let me switch the picture. Hold on. Yeah, everything. Hold on.
Well, on the side, some of the windows are not boarded, so that's probably how they got in.
Okay, so somebody got more pictures. So that height chair, Ivory, that picture that we were seeing, and we kept seeing something white in the picture by that bicycle. That's what it was the height chair.
Yeah.
And that's that desk by the window that had rice on it, bug spray, a blanket.
See, everything looks waterlogged. You see it? What is that white thing right there?
That looks like the inside of a wash machine.
A drum, right?
Or is that insulation? No?
No, that's inside of a wash machine. Do you see how it has the black hose on it?
Yeah.
That's where the water would drain out. That's the inside of a wash machine. Which would explain why that drain hose on that wash machine wasn't going in anywhere. Live visibility.
And maybe that's why everything looked wet. Maybe the washing machine broke down or something and the water got everywhere.
Yeah, I mean it's possible.
Yeah, that looks like a piece of a crib.
Thank you, Mary.
It just looks really, I don't know, like the walls. How do the walls get like that? It looks like, yeah, or a baby gate, but it looks like everything's waterlogged.
I mean,
Which explains
either
the
that's
mold
dirt
smell.
or mold. Either one.
It explains the mold smell because it was wet.
And that could explain why the kids were sick.
Yeah, but if you look at that picture again, I mean, if there was any type of flood or whatever, you would see a water line on the wall or something.
No, not if the water was coming from the ceiling. It would just hit the floor and come down the walls and create the mold. You know what I mean?
Oh, look, they got the backyard. We haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that one?
No. I mean, it looks like, yeah, like a lot of things are thrown out of the home. Oh, wow.
Well, I don't know. Mold's pretty serious, Chris. If it's in the
Is that back
house,
door open? It looks like it's a little bit open.
they
Is it?
said somebody broke in that back door.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit open, so maybe people are getting through that way. That's how they're getting these pictures.
I expected way worse. Yes, Caleb, I did. To be honest with you.
Well, that's what I was saying. I mean, a lot of this could be cleaned up. I don't think they'll bulldoze the house, but I mean, unless we see that room that they claim the floor was falling in and there was feces everywhere, that's when you know, somebody needs to get a photo of that room, okay?
This is the house that the Siders lived in. Is JLR out there? Not that we're aware of.
Yeah, he's too far away right now.
Yes, the roof is brand new.
Is there any pictures of the bedrooms? Oh,
There's
We
that.
haven't we haven't
There's
seen any yet.
there's the
okay.
one that they could have been using for a bedroom, but let me see if I can find it.
I only saw that laundry type room that you showed, but this I don't know what this room is. I don't know what that is. Oh.
I feel like that room right there, for some reason, ended up a storage room.
Storage, a trash room.
Okay, or trash. But
I
I
mean,
just
look at it. I mean, look how high it is. I mean, there's got to be an awful lot of stuff in that room. Look how piled high it is. It's almost halfway to the ceiling.
But that's what I'm saying. If there was stuff already in there, have you ever had like a closet or just a spare bedroom and you just keep putting stuff in there until you can't put nothing else?
And you notice that there's, missing windows missing in the home, and then that other lady was saying that they had a lot of rain lately, so that's why things could be looking like soaking wet, because they didn't have any windows in certain parts of the house.
I mean, and I don't know. And were they using water coolers? Does anybody know that to cool? Since you only see one AC, I mean, that's a possibility. That's going to cause mold too.
What's
Yeah,
a
you-
water cooler?
A water cooler is when you can't afford AC, you can actually put it in the house. It doesn't have to go in the window, but it blows cool air, but it's actually throwing out water as well. Mist of water. So it puts a lot of moisture in the air.
Never heard of it. I mean, we have like portable ACs that don't go in the window.
No, these are water coolers. Yeah, a swamp cooler. Exactly.
Never heard of it.
Mhm.
You people must do that stuff down your way, not up my way.
You people don't do it that way now.
We can't hear you
I
either.
can't hear you, Ivory.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. I don't know. I'm in a different part of this country here, so this is like new stuff to me because we don't do that over this way. I mean, I guess that would be the poor way of doing it. It's kind of smart, a little spritz of water with that blowing cool air would make it cooler. Makes sense. Yeah, basically that's what it is. It's like a fan with a cooler, and it just the water makes it cooler, I guess.
Like me and Ivory was saying yesterday, this looks like all recyclable stuff.
That's not one of the bedrooms, is it?
It possibly, to me, it looks like just boxes with recyclable stuff. I don't know at this point.
it looks like it's off the kitchen and like it was like a laundry room because you see the hose back there. And then a little more to the left in that photo, there was like where it connected or something. The photo we saw yesterday.
Her name, that is Michelle.
I mean, any of the photos that we've seen, I haven't seen any furniture.
I've seen furniture, but like we just saw furniture in the one that Ivory showed.
Well, the table, that's about it. A little.
No, it was a brown couch or a brown chair in front of the window. And then if you look in the, huh?
That's not much furniture, though. I wonder where.
No, I'm
You
not
know.
saying it's much. I'm saying at one point there was furniture in there. Look at this one. There you can even see like there's a couch or a chair under it. So it's
Yeah.
like what happened for them to
To
bury the
lose
furniture?
everything.
I mean, one little chair ain't nothing. That's the basement, though. I don't know. I mean, for a family that size, that's what I'm trying to say. There should be a lot more furniture.
But if they took it all out and it all got rained and they tried to salvage a couple of things, I mean that would make sense, but then they couldn't.
But I mean, even if they took that all, like think of the amount of people that lived in their house, 20 people. Where were they sitting or laying or whatever? You know what I mean?
But out of the entire house, we're only seeing
That's
3
it.
rooms.
Yeah, I think this is the basement because the way the copper lines are running on the ceiling. That's usually how they do it in the older houses. I think every time they got whatever they had to throw out in the house, they threw it out. They threw it out the back. They threw it out the front because there's piles both in both.
Yeah, but was that the investigators throwing it out?
I think in the front, I think it was. The back looks a
No.
little different. That's the first time I've seen the picture of the back.
Oh, that's right. You hadn't seen that before.
All right, who's got a drone down there? I know one of y'all do.
No doubt. Ashley, do you know you're in the box? She doesn't. Yeah, but even
Families with bed bugs will throw out the furniture, which is true.
but if Grandpa was in a wheelchair, I mean, how was he getting around the house? I mean, there had to be at least another what, 3 rooms. So was there only maybe furniture in those rooms? Did they? I don't know.
No, she homeschooled. I mean,
These pictures came from the New York Times. Somebody did say there was only 5 rooms, and that's what it was listed at. But I feel like that house was added on to, and there was more rooms.
usually when you look at listings, they just say the number of rooms, and it's usually the basics: the bathrooms, the kitchen, the living room. They don't state sometimes half the time they won't state the bedrooms. So add bedrooms to that. It was a little bigger.
Well, it does say 5 bedrooms, 1 bath on the listing.
Wow, 5.
So that's
And they just updated that listing a couple days after they got arrested because prior it didn't show the bedroom, how many bedrooms.
Yeah,
I have that picture.
Yeah, a
Let me
lot of
show you.
listings will do that. Sometimes they'll just say, "Oh, 5 rooms," and they don't state the bedrooms. So you got to add the bedrooms. And some of them will state, "All right, this is 3 bedrooms and 5 other rooms." You know. I mean, I would say the most they probably had 3 bedrooms at least.
Here's an interesting picture from the top of that pile. It just looks like boxes, almost like they moved and never unpacked anything.
I bet that house.
Sorry, I
for
let me
now.
put you back on the big screen. My bad.
That's all right. That's all right.
So it's 1,300 square feet.
See?
I mean, those are all those it's all boxes. Like,
It just looks like they had moved and never unpacked. Because it's just boxes. It's really empty boxes.
those boxes look like the ones that you get from the food pantry.
Yeah, and there's nothing in them. Like they're
Right.
empty boxes.
Right. Yeah.
So you would feel like that they unpacked and that stuff's somewhere. Like you're not just going to keep empty boxes. If you burn your trash, you're gonna burn them too.
I mean, somewhere in the house, you know what you got to think about with 16 kids? 16 kids, that's a lot of clothes. Where is all that kind of stuff? Like, I don't know.
It's not showing like where were they sleeping? Like you mean to tell me these people were just popping a squat on the floor?
And even those boxes outside, if you look at them, it doesn't look like they were rained on for 4 years or anything. They look really new.
Yeah.
I tried to look up the blueprints of the house or anything that the county assessors had on that house, and you have to put like basically a FOIA in
So
for that.
they had food.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. So if you want to go down the road of flooding of the house, they actually have sites that you can search the mapping of flood maps, and can tell you what areas have flooded at certain times. I've lost my house in a flood, and within 24 hours, your house gets mold.
Yeah, oh, of
So-
course. Yes.
So, and some of those clothes and the furniture does look like it has mud on it. So that is definitely something to look at.
Right.
That's all I needed to say. Sorry,
No,
but yeah,
thank you.
definitely.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
definitely
for
look
coming
up those.
OG.
Oh, what's
That's all right.
that?
Definitely look at the flood maps because it gets inside the walls, and like if you look at that wood, it's damaged, and there's a lot of damaged stuff. So it is, yeah,
Yes.
definitely something to look at. So thank you.
Thank you, OG. Appreciate you.
Now it looks like a water heater. Is that a water heater?
That is a inside of a wash machine.
I
You
don't
see
know.
that plastic hose?
Why would they take it apart? And then they got electrical running off the top there, which is strange, like a electrical cord.
Well, you have to have electric to run the wash machine.
No, I'm talking about over the doorway there. Is that a doorway? A window? What is that?
Oh, I see that extension cord.
That's a table in there. That looks like a table or a bookshelf or something, but you see how it's waterlogged?
Where is that? On the left?
Like that's the picture. Blown up from inside. So that's like a table. That's where the So yeah, let me see if I can find any more. Hold on.
Are those on the New York Times too, Ivory, from today?
This one I just got from News Nation. I'm just going through everyone who's got a picture.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The one I just showed was from News Nation. They got the same pictures and they're pretty credible.
So
Yeah,
they
I mean-
so they must have put out some more pictures.
So there were original pictures that were going around that were fake. Remember the red inside of that room?
Yeah.
The ones we originally saw. Those are fake.
Yeah.
These, however, are not because I mean, you got the cat there. I mean, these are real. I have no reason for me to believe that these are fake.
Now, it's just about every window that you look in, it's like there's so much stuff piled up everywhere. I mean, how did they live like that? I don't think
Right.
it just happened that day that everything's piled in the house like that.
No way. No way. This happened over time. This was just neglect of the house, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like hoarders. I don't know. But with that amount of people living in that house with all that stuff junk there is like, I don't know. It's like, how did they move around in the house Especially if nobody ever saw any kids or anything. That's a lot of, I don't know. That's a lot of kids to hide, I guess.
I'm sorry, I don't believe that. That's what, man. If I was near Ohio, I want to go talk to the neighbors. Listen, I know
know,
somebody
right?
next neighbor. I know a neighbor's in here. I just got questions. I won't use your
Yeah.
name, but yeah, there's just no way you can't get me to believe that. Those neighbors, as close as they were, saw nothing. I mean, we obviously know that they took the kids out to go to Dollar General, to go here, to go there. He was pulled over with kids in the car, so kids were coming and going from that car. There's no way you saw nothing ever in 4 years.
Well, what I heard last night, the woman that owned the home and then passed away and put the houses in trust, those houses on either side of that house are in that trust. So they're probably not going to talk because, you know, they're kind of involved in a way. It's like, how did they not know that house was in disarray like that?
The thing of it is one of those neighbors is the one collecting rent for that house.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. The house on either side, they're claiming it's in a trust. So she
Now,
owns
let me
quite a few
ask-
properties.
Did they know the house was in bad condition?
Well, they're
Okay.
claiming they never went there to collect rent, that they put it in a drop box. So,
Well, the thing of it is the wife refused to talk, but the husband talked, but he didn't really say anything. So I wonder if the older lady is the one that actually rented them the house before she ever passed away, and they were paying rent. So they're like, why bother and why do anything? But they would have had to have had some contact with them, because you don't put a roof on a house and never see a kid. I'd like to ask the roofer that put the roof on there what
no,
he's saying.
the neighbors were the close. It's not as far apart as people are saying. Which we just did a drive by with a lady, and everything is pretty close on either side. She has the neighbors.
What
They're
you
not
just,
far away.
what you just said, she said, you don't put a roof on top of a house without being inside the house.
No.
Right? Yeah.
So
No.
so was the house in that condition? Like no worker is going to go into that house, because you have to go into the house. No worker is going to go inside that house in that condition to go put a roof on, right? So the
Well, not
house could
really.
have
I had a
been,
roof put on my house. They never had to come on my house to put a roof on the house.
they've never come in and take measurements or
No, they're doing it from the outside. They never did.
No, they don't typically come in.
Yeah, they don't.
I had a
Yeah.
roof put on my house and they did. They had to come in and take measurements and
Oh.
yeah.
You figure the measurements, even if they went up in an attic, would be smaller than what the actual outside is. They would do it from the outside. Oh,
Okay,
like I
but
said,
here's the thing. So let's say they contacted the landlord and said, hey, our roof is leaking. They're gonna, before the insurance pays to have the roof on that house, they're gonna come give an estimate. Not
That's what
only
I'm
they,
saying. They would have to check the house, right?
yes, at that point, they would have had to have went in that house to see what damages there was in the house.
yeah,
In
if they
order
went
for
through
it,
insurance, yes, if they went through insurance.
Oh, when I worked in insurance, and this was just my company, if a roof was over 30 years old, we would not insure them with homeowners. So they may have had to be put that roof on to even be insured at all, that home.
That's true. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know.
I just know when I had a roof put on mine and it was from a leak in the roof, the insurance company came in and they measured and they looked to see where damage was at, because that ceiling in the house had to be replaced as well. Hell, they covered my carpet. They even covered my curtains that was hanging on the window.
Yeah,
And my
if
curtain
you
rod.
go into insurance, they would come in they would have to come in the house. But if you're not going through insurance, no, they just go and put the roof on. especially if there was any leaks or anything like that, if they were claiming that, they would have to go in that house because I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. If there
There's another
was,
thing. Do you think that the owners of the house would just repair the roof and not the inside of the house?
Right? We have a leak. Oh, I trust you. Let me just get a new roof put on.
Yeah.
if they have a
Somebody
leak,
had
they
to
would have to
come
go fix
in.
the ceiling or something, wouldn't you
Right?
think?
Right. Somebody would have to come in. I mean, as far as the landlord, even to come and be like,
Right. Like, okay, like
and
where's the
that's
damage so I can call and get this fixed? And if so, obviously nobody went inside. They just put the roof on the house.
and you would and you have to think like the owner of the house is responsible for the condition of the house.
Right.
Like
Yes.
when
What
you
if
rent
that
it, like
roof
people
was
come in and do inspections.
what if that roof was put on before Gary Jr. and Elizabeth moved there?
Yeah.
Here's another thing, because they are, maybe lower income, but they needed a roof, or the landlord. There are times where they will roof over the original roof with the metal roofing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That they will. I would
I
like to
just I can't
go
I
ahead, Ivan.
can't like I just can't like do they have cable? Like there's no way that people could tell me that in the last 4 years nobody's been in the house for nothing.
Well, I guess not. Look at the way the house looked. I mean, somebody would have said something. Somebody.
When I worked for a cable company, not that I'm like insurance cable, but I did, and I had to go when I was in training with a technician, and this lady's house looked clean, but it smelled really bad. And he told me to put peppermint, he gave me a peppermint mint, but I was gagging. I had to leave, but it was not like that house. It was just kind of like she had dogs.
Yeah.
Cable might not run out there because it's such a small town. It could be just DSL through the phone line.
Or satellite.
Could be, yeah.
I don't know. There's just so much to think about. I just wish more would come back. I know it's only been a week, but I want more information. We can't hear you, Ivory.
I said I'm with you. I'm like stalking the internet for new information every 5 seconds. Like I need to know. But I also need to know how nobody went into that. Like I feel like you can't convince me that nobody went into that house ever.
Right? Or never asked to go in it. Maybe they never let anybody in it, but even anybody who knew them, even the daughter that was coming over sitting on the porch, she didn't go in the house.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Use the restroom, like nothing. Like the owners of the home. How many times do you go in to be like, I just want to do an inspection, a walkthrough, at least once or twice a year, right?
Right.
Like to make sure they're not ruining your home. You know.
Does anybody think they're going to get their deposit back?
No.
Sorry, my bad.
And yeah, where is the plumbing in that house?
Well,
Like I wonder
actually,
what.
that could have been part of the problem because if you looked, it had the old copper water lines. That's what those lines were in the ceiling.
I mean, those lines in the ceiling were for water, like say for the toilets and stuff like that. You didn't see the bigger pipes where they use for like the toilets and the tubs. You know, the bigger drains. You don't see that in there.
Right.
Honestly, with it being such an old home, 100 years old, and with the copper lines and stuff in there in the basement, I'm just thinking of it from like when I did insurance. If they had tubes and wiring too for the wiring in that house. Like my grandparents, they lived in a very old house, and they had an attic, like a upstairs, but it was like attic bedrooms upstairs, and they had one outlet up there.
My husband just said that. He said if they were renting that the electrical, everything would have had to been upgraded. There's been an upgrade. And everything would have had to been upgraded.
Yeah, because a lot of times insurance will not cover you if you don't have an upgraded electrical system due to electrical fire danger.
Yeah, and the grounding, yeah.
But it
And
wouldn't
for
have
them
to, it wouldn't have to be updated unless they were gonna sell though, right?
if
It
they're
would
gonna
have to be
rent, if they're
updated
gonna
for
rent it,
for rent.
yeah, if they would have, for them renting it, it would have. As far as the roof goes, if all they had was like storm damage, like because over the last few years, probably the last 5 years, in Ohio, we've had a lot of like really high wind storms. So if all they were doing was losing shingles, they would have never have went inside the residence because I had my roof replaced about 2 years ago for that because we had a windstorm come through and I'm in Ohio, and they never came into my house. They just literally came. They looked at my roof. My insurance looked at my roof, and that was it. And as far as like your copper plumbing goes, copper is the best thing to have for plumbing.
Where'd Jamie go?
What the heck?
Jamie, where'd you go? I don't know where everybody went. Oh, maybe she had. Hold on, it's trying to get me to join a game. I don't want to join a game. Well, where's Sam
Yeah,
at?
it's making me try to join a game. What the hell are you doing, she said?
I'm not doing nothing. Okay, there's Jamie back.
I don't know. I got kicked.
Everybody got kicked, and it tried to get me to join a game.
That's weird. All of a sudden, I was talking, and I'm like, how come nobody's answering me? Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was talking and was like, where'd I go?
Where'd Ivory go?
But I guess you got kicked too. I don't know. But like for the plumbing inside there, for it to be copper, that's common. It's common to be copper. And like your drain lines are gonna be like, most of them are 2 inches for
Yeah.
drains.
Well, in the older houses, they're bigger. I mean, I'm in a house that's over 100 years old, so they're
Yeah.
bigger. And yeah, the copper is common. Now, the house that I moved, see, I'm in my dad's house. So my house that I moved from, it was a brand new house. Me and my husband built it until he passed away, and then I moved over here. But they use the new type of flexible type plumbing.
Yeah, they
It's
use
not
PEX.
really
It's
like,
called PEX pipe. It's called PEX pipe. That's
yeah,
what it's called. Yeah, it's called PEX.
yeah.
Yeah. But I can tell you though that the downside to that is that like you don't want to use a lot of PEX if you don't have to. You'd be farther ahead to use copper because of the effect of the water lines. Like my brother, for instance, he lives in a newer home down in Texas. They use PEX pipe where he's at. He got a mouse, and the mouse literally chewed through the PEX pipe.
Oh, yeah, I
And
can
so
believe
for like,
that.
because my brother works, he's a firefighter, so he works like he's 48 on, 96 off. So literally for 48 whole hours plus, it was a sprinkler
Oh,
in his
really?
house and did
Yeah,
like over
see,
$100,000
I didn't know
worth of damage.
yeah,
And
they
my
kind
husband
of,
told him, he's like, put copper in it. Don't put fucking PEX back in it. Put copper in it. It's tried
There's
and
Ivory.
true.
well, that's the thing. My husband was a plumber, so when they built the house, they said, well, this is the new stuff that they're using. It's supposed to be better than the copper, so you don't get leaks and stuff like that. But I guess if you have mouse coming in chewing on it, yeah, you would.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, see, my husband's a plumber now. He's still a plumber. He's a commercial and a residential plumber. And he still uses copper to this day. They use
Yeah.
copper.
So everybody that's sitting in the queue, that's requested to come up, I've got like about another maybe 15, 20 minutes. So I'm going to start rotating people out. If you don't want up, can you guys withdraw your request?
Plus, they might still have cast in there also.
because of the age of the home. Because that home, according to the auditor site, that home was built in 1900,
Right.
according to the auditor, the Benton County auditor site.
Yeah, in the house I'm in now, we have some of that in the basement.
What happened?
Yeah, that's about my house. My house where I live in, it was built in 1903, and I have some cast. My husband and I have slowly are transitioning out of the cast, but we still have some there.
Yeah, I had somebody from the town come in the house the other day because they're going around checking up what people have. They want to make sure they don't have any asbestos or whatever in their basement. So they said mine was fine even though I have the cast and asbestos or whatever in their basement. So they said mine was fine even though I have the cast and asbestos or whatever in their basement. So they said mine was fine even though I have the cast and asbestos.
Wow.
Echoing.
And as far and
Streaming you.
It was that person that was just on. It was echoing.
No, I'm not in a house 100 years old. The the Redfin that I saw and everything, it says it was built in 1900, so it's 126 years old. That home, that Cider's house.
Boy, Mom, do you know you're up here?
I mean, my house, the house I'm in now is like 120 years old, but it's been a lot upgraded since then. And my dad did too, so it doesn't look like it's a 120-year-old home.
I don't know. It's weird. If anybody wants up that has any questions or anything, just say it in the comments. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. It's like kicking people, twisting people, and making them play games and using them for experiments.
It just made me come out. I had to restart. I had to come out of the app completely and come back in.
I was like, where's Ivory at?
Well, at least you guys can go live on your main accounts. I have to go on this backup because I thought it was fixed last night, which it was on my main account, and then it says again, live access restricted as guest, and they said I'm part of a batch of testing for something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm in Connecticut, Sunshine. That's where I'm at.
And like I had heard somebody say about like the inspections of the residents. Not all landlords do inspections. I mean, I've rented up until the last 10 years, about 10 years ago, when my husband and I finally bought a home, and I never had a landlord come in and inspect my house the entire time I've ever lived at a place. And I've lived there for 9 years and never had anyone come in and inspect.
I think where I live, it's
Now-
mostly the apartments they inspect, not mainly like
Yeah,
houses.
that now if
inspect
you're in
my
some form of
properties.
public housing, if you're in like some form of like a public housing, because we have like public housing here, and it's government housing where they go on a sliding scale for you. If you're in that type of a home, then yes, they do go in and they inspect yearly. But if you're just renting off of a basic landlord, the landlord may not have you do that. It's all up to the landlord at that point. It's not like a state thing that the state says you have to.
Right. No one's saying it's a state thing, but I mean, it's your responsibility to know the condition of your house, right? Like I always, twice a year, I go in and I inspect my properties and I, make sure everything's the way it should be. Like it's my responsibility. What happens
I'm
to
thinking
that
though,
house?
I'm thinking though that the lady who owned the home though, I'm thinking she might have been an older lady. Because like when you look it up on the actual on the court, the auditor's office, it's now owned by a trustee.
Right.
So the house went into it. So whoever owned it before made a trust before they passed, and that's what housed the house, was the trust.
Yeah.
Like if you can go to the Vinton County Auditor's office and you'll find it.
Yeah, there's
And
more
it'll
than
tell
one
you who
house.
everybody is.
Yeah,
there's
we
more
already
than one
knew
house
that-
in that trust.
We already knew that she passed away, but I'm just kind of curious how long they lived there before she passed away.
From my understanding, she recently passed away.
A year ago, I think.
And from my understanding, the Siders, Gary Sr. and his wife, have lived in the residence for 4 years.
No, they haven't. Oh, the junior or senior, yeah.
Senior and his wife, yes. And then Junior and Elizabeth moved in 25.
Correct. I just don't see that. I don't see that much damage being due to Elizabeth are you eating or in a bag of chips? I don't see that Elizabeth and Gary did all that damage to that house in a year.
Who's eating a
See,
bag of chips? I was on Blanc. I mean, I
see,
was
I
on
wonder
you.
I wonder if
It was
sometimes if
purple.
Senior, oh, I was getting in my purse for a second. I'm wondering if Senior and his wife weren't possibly hoarders.
But what were they hoarding? Cardboard boxes and water bottles?
They,
Yeah.
yes, you would be amazed. There was I had an incident where I lived in a rental. There was an older lady who lived across the street from me. We seen her outside all the time. We would see her take little bags out to the trash on trash days. And here one day she gets sick and they have to pull her out of the house. The next thing we know, we find out she's a hoarder and she's living in literally trash that is knee high. She's got 10 buckets of feces at the top of the staircase to the second floor. It was so bad, they literally went in and tied
Yeah, I mean, hoarders don't mean that they're just collecting things. Hoarders could mean that they're just living in their house and throwing the trash in the house.
Right.
Correct. That's why I'm saying I wonder if they might not have been hoarders prior to Elizabeth and Gary Jr. coming in.
Ivory, is
That's what
that
I
on the
said.
back porch? Ivory, is
That's
that
what I
on the
said.
back porch?
That's the back porch.
Were you guys talking about how you guys pulled up the Google, what's it called, aerial view, and the yard damage? Is that what you guys are talking about? Oh, I thought
We
I
were
thought you
talking
guys-
about hoarders. Like maybe they had Gary Senior collected stuff. I mean, they are elderly, older people like that. If they grew up poor, they'll hold on to a lot of stuff. My grandma holds on to like can like tabs from the can.
I mean, somebody
and
had
puts
to
them
be
in jars.
maintaining the yard because you can see the rake, the weed whacker, the little toe thing.
What is that? That is not that looks like the same thing we saw inside, but that doesn't look like a drum of a washing machine.
Yeah,
Looks
it
like an
does.
old-fashioned wash machine.
Yeah, that looks like one of the old-fashioned ones. It makes me wonder. Well, I don't know.
And look at all the gas
It's like
cans
they
they
were
have.
starting to do some kind of work, and maybe the senior got sick. Because it looks
Well, see,
like
I'm wondering if maybe because I've heard that he had a stroke. I've heard that he has dementia and Alzheimer's. If he's got those, that might be another reason on why you're seeing as much as you are, because they're not going to want to get rid of things.
Well, I mean, this just looks like they were in the middle of some kind of work on the house.
Well, most of it looks like outdoor equipment, and the other stuff is like
Yeah.
you see the gas cans and just the few other
The
junk around
tires.
it, you know.
Yeah.
I just do not see Cider Jr. and Elizabeth and their kids doing that much damage to a house in 1 year.
See, that's why I would like to know what Junior and Elizabeth lived
Hold on
in.
just
What
a
was
second.
the conditions before?
Purple. Hold on 1 second. Ivory was trying to say something.
Sorry.
No. I was just questioning the whole. I agree with you. I don't think that. I don't know. Something just doesn't fit.
I don't know. Like when you guys had I think it was Sam that had the old property pulled up with was it Zillow or whatever? When I was
Yeah.
looking at the inside of that house, dude, I don't know how recent those photos were, but even looking at that the house, like
Thank you for
in
the
a
follow.
common area, wouldn't have carpet or wood flooring or like anything, because it didn't even have subflooring. It was just down to the concrete, and the concrete looked like it had damage to it.
Oh,
And
that
so
was
like
the house before Hay. That wasn't
Correct.
that house.
No, correct. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. So like if that's kind of like a trail of leaving like previous tenants, I'm not accusing them of that, or if they were the last people that lived there from when those photos were taken, but that could be an indicator that, let's say they moved out and went to this new house, but in order to re-rent the property, you got to rip out all that carpet and all the damage. And that's why I think that you see the stains on the concrete. Does that make sense? Like the carpet was probably screwed if
Yeah,
there
I
was
see what
carpet.
you're saying.
That's why I'm like, it could potentially lead them to believe that they're not the cleanest lifestyle livers, but we don't know because we don't know if those pictures were actually from when they recently lived there or if that was prior or post, whatever, you know? And so I just,
Go ahead. Sorry.
no, and then I was just gonna say, I think like what we were talking about yesterday when you guys kind of brought up the aerials of the one home, like even going back to what was it, 23 or 24, the yard was maintained. It looked like it was very neat and orderly. And within, God, what was it, a year and a half, it just went up in flames from what it looked like, you know, to a point of where they are now. And so I'm curious if somebody of the children to senior stepped in and were like, we're going to take care and help maintain, because like what you guys were saying, maybe that was senior's thing where he liked to putt around his yard and pull weeds or mow or something, you know, whereas he's mentally declining. And then junior is like, I'm going to move in with mom and dad and take care of them. And he doesn't maintain shit. That could be that window of that year and a half is kind of where I'm getting at. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend, she lives in a town in that area, and when she was like 22, her husband got out of the military. She had to move back home, and she had CPS called on her and got in trouble because she couldn't afford to pay to get oil for their heat, and she was using space heaters, and she had to pay to fill the oil. So I just find it so crazy that these kids weren't ever checked up on, but she got in trouble.
Well, I've got a question. So when you were talking about how those heaters, they're filled with oil to like heat homes, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, is that kerosene what they're burning in the same like thing? Does that make sense?
I'm not sure what
Because
kind of, I know it's like a big drum outside. You know what I mean? It might be, what's that gas called?
Diesel?
No, not diesel.
Propane.
Propane. Yeah, I think it's propane. Like a big like a big propane tank on some of those homes. I also wonder if it had septic connected and if that septic tank needed to be dumped too.
So they were pulling stuff out the window. Was that
Why
was
were
stuff
they
that was on the
pulling
front
stuff out the
lawn?
window?
They said
Because they
that was
couldn't-
the only way they could investigate properly.
Yeah, they said the house was so full they couldn't get through, so they had to continue the investigation through windows.
So they couldn't walk in the door?
No, it was filled. That's why a lot of the contents were on the lawn, because they had to move stuff to get around to get in the house, and then it was like so bad they were like, we got to go through a different point of entry. And yeah, they went.
So they barricaded themselves in the house? That don't make sense.
Yeah, because if you noticed in one of the pictures in the door when it's open, you can see all the stuff in front of the door.
Well, and I don't think they intentionally barricaded themselves in, but I've got a friend whose mom is a hoarder, and like naturally rooms are so piled up with trash and stuff and items that like there's only trails to get around. And I'm trying to be as respectful as I can to say this, but like when we were in high school, when you would go into the one basement where her parents lived, because they lived with their grandparents, you would go downstairs and it was just trails to certain areas, and their back door was blocked, the guest room was full and then blocked, and their bathroom was out of use because I don't even know, but I would imagine that if it was in the condition that they're speaking on, if it being so severe, that it was probably similar where it's a trail system to get through the house. And when things go unused or untouched for so long, I can imagine that it becomes only a fire hazard, if not worse at that point. Like, I'm not trying to be dark or anything, but like the other thing that concerns me is they had animals. Like, imagine what they're gonna find in that home. Like, I'm not trying to be gross, but like,
Well, they said there was feces all over the place, so I don't know. And obviously they were feeding the animals because you can see on the front porch it was full dishes of cat food.
well, and that's the other thing that I bring up, and like I'm trying to be like as respectful as I can about this, but like for an example, my friend's mom, she was a hoarder. before the state came in and took her and took over because her mom passed away. They found 2 passed on cats in messes in her home when they were clearing it. And so, like, that's what I'm talking about. They're going to find stuff that they didn't even know they were looking for.
So they were
My
feeding the
opinion.
Food all
cats,
over the
but they
ground.
weren't feeding the kids.
Yeah,
Was it-
you could see the cat food all over the ground and in the dish there.
No, honestly, they're lucky. I'm guarantee there's rodents in there, and the feces and stuff from the rodents as well. Not being it's bad for your breathing. They're lucky they didn't get hantavirus.
Yeah, because I seen that trap yesterday on the porch, and yeah, that tells me they had rodents.
Yeah, they
And
actually
I hope
had-
somebody, I hope somebody took the cats, and I hope they didn't just leave them there to starve.
Well, the fact that they were feeding the cats but not the kids makes no sense.
It doesn't
Right.
make any sense. Not whatsoever. I think there's going to be so much more come out to the story. Something happened in the last year and a half.
There had to have been some kind of, yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to roll this up to see if I could see this picture.
Right, Derek? The cat ate better.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, cats are good for rodent
This is
problem
this
if
is
you're
a
not
light-
feeding them.
This is a light fixture seen through a window.
Come on, me. Come on, dear. Come on.
That is nasty.
So, I'm not even gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna mute.
Are those bugs or are those?
Those are eggs.
No, that's
Those are
rust.
Yeah,
That's
those are
rust.
eggs.
It's rust. That's rust. It looks like rust.
You don't think it's bug eggs?
No.
I think it might be because the lights attract them, right?
So lights will attract them, and they will. Yeah, I feel like what I'm seeing is some of it is rust, but some of it is also roach eggs.
Well, wait, roaches can lay
Well,
eggs.
they wouldn't
up
do that on the
air?
lights. They hide.
Yes,
and
they
do
will. They will, and they will get in your light fixtures, and you can pull your light fixtures off, and you will see that exact thing because they're trying. Electric is warm, so they try to get to that electric to stay warm, and it's also a dark place, and they will start just swarming around those electric vents like that, and then they start laying eggs.
Tasha's thinking like I am. I hate it. That sucks. We don't got roaches in Utah. I mean in the southern part if you're bad, but like can roaches lay in aerial places? Like, does that make sense? Like above your head? Like, I thought they were kind of a ground dweller.
Oh no, they can
No,
go
no,
floor
it's,
ceilings anywhere.
yeah,
Oh,
and they,
hell no. Aha.
This
They
high-rise building that they have where I live, that they tore these buildings down. But at one time, my sister, when it was like government housing or whatever, and come home from grocery shopping, you know, the lights and everything are off. She goes to turn on a light switch. I'm telling you, they were on the walls, ceilings, floors, everywhere. And we just had to get her out of there. I mean, it was disgusting.
I have literally in real life only seen one roach, and that was when I was in Arizona, and I had never seen one like in the wild other than on TV, and it blew me away. They're big, dude, and they're fast.
I'm gonna be honest too. Hey, I've never seen one before either. I've heard
And
of
hey, it
them.
depends on where you are too. Like in Florida, they have like the palmetto ones. They're huge.
Those,
Like where I
we got
am, they're
those
very
here.
small. Where I am, there's different.
We got those
types.
water bugs, the water palmettos. Oh my gosh, those things fly, they attack. You can saddle
Yeah.
one up and ride it around town.
Right? Yeah, you can. They're pretty big.
and here in Oklahoma, not only do we have those, we call them water bugs, but they are roaches. But we also have our roaches fly.
hell no. That's
So
Well, yeah,
no.
they have the flying ones. There's all different types, but I mean,
they're all pretty bad, but those big ones, oh lordy. My sister
Yeah.
went to Florida one time and she come back in her suitcase and I see this big thing crawling out of the bedroom. I'm like, what the heck is I'm like, get your suitcase outside now.
You're getting a free roomie. Did y'all just see Derek's comment?
Mm-mm.
No.
That makes sense. That kind of makes sense to me. It says vegetable oil keeps the flies off. That would make
Flies
sense.
off or what?
I don't know. Maybe me or you. I don't know. Derek, you got an answer for me?
The
Please
light
take me.
fixtures, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know, but if you have like, let's say horse flies, the ones that bite and those bitches hurt, like that would make sense why they were buying vegetable oil for one of their reasons. I'm not saying it's their entire reason, but that would make sense. If it's keeping the kids from being bitten by shit, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, there could be a reason for I hate to say it, for them, having the greasy looking hair, and maybe that helps the lice not stick to their hair.
Bug bites, okay. So yeah, it says vegetable oil is good for bug bites. Kitty said it's good to kill the lice. Wow, learning a lot. Thanks, chat.
But yeah, roaches like to be up high too. They will get in every crevice of your house. Like
Oh,
if
yeah.
you was to have a house, let's just say you were going to rent a house, surefire way to find out if the place has roaches in the daytime is pop off a bottom or a top piece of trim and you will see all the eggs in there.
Oh no.
I'm
Yeah,
serious.
that's where they hide their kids, and then once they're born, they're all running and recreating, I mean,
Yeah.
I've never been I've never been so thankful I don't have to deal with that. I've literally seen one time in Arizona, and I didn't know it was a roach until Steven pointed it out to me, and that thing ran like its life depended on it, dude. It was quick.
Oh, Ivory, those are so much clearer.
I think they say their cycle is like every 10 days, so they can have kids, and they can recreate constantly. They're bad. You can have thousands in a matter of a week,
Ivory, can you like pan back to that middle right there? Look at those exposed beams. So remember yesterday when we were talking about where that soffit and fascia could have came from? I'm wondering. No, never mind. That's a fireplace. Just kidding. Okay.
Yeah, you can see the vent flue thing.
Yeah, how we got over that yesterday. I forgot. The other thing that I was going to ask about the soffit and fascia that you guys can see right there. Isn't that shit filled with fiberglass? Like really itchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. You get that in your
Damn.
skin, and it's like you can rip your skin off if you get that in your skin because you itch so bad.
I think I think the news media, I mean, I see that it's bad, but I don't think it's as bad as what they said.
And I think most of that mold is, that's in the basement. You're going to have mold.
Here's a chair.
That's a chair. And there's a couch right there, that blue. That's either a couch or a chair.
Oh, I thought it was a ball. I thought it was like one of those little balls.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like the arm of a couch.
No, that looks like a ball, like one of those
Yeah.
textured balls.
That's a door. This is a door. The white thing going across, that's a door.
I mean, they didn't have much furniture for 20 people.
That tire is
Here's
weird.
the seat to the bike.
There's a rollerblade. There's a skate wheel right there, right in the top right corner.
But
Right
that
there.
stuff's been there longer than a
That's
year
the
and a
seat.
half.
That's the seat to the bike.
Oh, I thought it was a rollerblade.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
I'm trying to see.
I was gonna say, how do you have that many means of transportation? But that makes sense.
Correct? That looks like
Something's-
grass.
Yeah, it looks like something's growing. Are those clothes or toys behind that chair? That yellow object? You see that?
It's a bag.
I mean, if they
Oh.
get a lot of rain and
An
stuff,
artificial Christmas tree.
they're going to have a lot of mold in their basement if they don't have a dehumidifier. Obviously, they
If you
don't.
look at the back porch, though, it looks like they had doors leaned up against the porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way that this thing was giving off heat, this HVAC system, with it being that, like all that stuff around it. Sorry.
I don't think the heat and air worked because if it did, they wouldn't
There's
have
no way with
window
that.
ACs.
There's no ventilation for this thing. There's no way. And yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what they did in the wintertime then.
Olive vegetable oil? What is that?
Is that a creeper? No. It looks like feet to a table or something. What the hell?
I thought it was a creeper too when I first saw it.
Yeah, is that a creeper?
Where's a creeper?
Yeah, I know.
It's that thing you lay on that has wheels on it and puts you underneath a car.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, those are called creepers.
That doesn't look like it had a wheel. That looks like, I don't know what that is.
I
Looks like
agree,
a-
Rachel. Listen to this, Ivory. If they were buying so much oil, why are we not seeing oil bottles?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
Maybe they
Oil-
made sure and put that in the box out front and it took it away every week. I don't know.
Wait, it's now motor oil? I thought it was vegetable oil.
I thought it was
Right.
vegetable oil too.
Now it's motor oil?
It's whatever TikTok wants to tell you it is.
Yeah, right.
I don't. It wasn't motor. I heard it was vegetable oil. I haven't heard motor oil.
Well, my question is going back to that furnace and the heater and all that, is I was asking my husband about it, and because when he was in Iraq, a lot of those people don't have electricity or heat, and so when they need light at night, they burn kerosene lamps, and kerosene lamps, I guess, are also really dangerous to your health, and so kerosene is also really expensive, and so I don't know, dude. This is sending me into spiraling.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about it.
The other thing that I heard this morning, because I saw a guy paneling this morning talking about it. His name is Mike, and he brought up a pretty good point, but it also kind of didn't check out after the interview that we heard today. But he had a good point. He was like, the bike that was in front of the house, maybe somebody was using that as a mode to transportate themselves if a car wasn't available. And I didn't even think of that because there were multiple bikes. I couldn't say that there was one that was adult sized, but yeah, there were a handful of bikes there, and I didn't even think of it like that. Like maybe one of them was using that to get around for stuff. I'm like, holy shit, great.
Well, there
If
was
you
a
notice in the front of the house,
there was a nice bike in the kitchen by the window.
That's what he was
Yeah.
talking about. That's what he was
if you
talking about.
notice in the front of the house and the back of the house, do you see anything baby related? Diapers, anything like that? You don't see any of that.
I've seen baby blankets, and they said all of them were dressed like in onesies.
That
That's
picture
what
looked
I'm
like she
saying.
was crying
Oh yeah.
with the red eyes, and it's right underneath her nose. That's from crying.
Well, and like I hate to say this, and it's speculation completely on my end, but like, does anybody know of symptoms when you're withdrawing or coming off of stuff? Like, is that a symptom, like the red eyes or anything like that? Is that a thing? Because I'm not saying that it's.
But that looks like she was crying.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does look like she was crying to me. Yeah.
She still had tears in her eyes in the picture. Dude, there's food.
No, I meant not her, because hell yeah, I'd be crying too. But I'm talking about Junior, because in his mugshot, his eyes
It's
were
one of
red
those
too.
puppy things you take a bath with, but obviously it's in the basement.
You know what this looks like? A car seat cover, or like maybe the cover to the high chair.
That could be.
The flowers.
Yeah, just the shape of it. I'm saying that because of the shape of it.
It kind of looks shiny, like a reusable bag. Did
Yeah,
they
I was
make
ready to say it looks like a
could
grocery
be.
bag, one of those grocery
It
bags.
could be. I was just looking at the shape of it. It looked like a butt came out.
But I see the
but
shower
no.
puff thing. See it? I
You
don't know
might
why.
be right though, because they use that kind of material on like kid stuff now. I'm kidless.
Yeah, I don't know about that shiny, but
You think maybe they took the kids in that room and because I see the shower puff thing, and they maybe washed them down, and that's where a lot of the
that
moisture
looks
came
like
from.
the sponges you wash your car with, and it's in a bucket.
Those are definitely, yeah, those are sponges, is what it looks like. What is that top thing is that a light up right there? What is that?
That's
That's
where
what
the
we've been
sink thing
trying to
comes
figure
out.
out. It's in front of the wash machine.
Oh, you know what? I'm turning my head to the right, and that looks like what Stacy just said. The top of, the top of a washing machine. Like those are the knobs, and that's probably a water
It's
line.
upside. It looks like it's upside down. You're right. That does look like a knob on the old washing machines.
It
So
does. It looks like it's on its side. Like that would be the back upright, and that's a drain
Like you
line.
would look at it like this.
Correct.
If it were laying, there you go.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the washing machine.
Yeah, Stacy was right on that. Why is it on its side though?
Hey, turn that back up again like that one time.
Yeah, give me one more shot of that. It almost looks like.
So
I don't know.
maybe they were.
It doesn't look like a washing machine to me. I don't know.
See, it does to me, and it looks like, because you see, that's the thing that comes up, and
Yep.
it looks like they were trying to fix the hose, and that's why the hose was coming out.
Yep, it looks like they pulled it from
See, like-
behind the wall for something.
Yeah,
That
you
would
would
make
look
sense
at
of
it
why
like that.
the box is wet, because then there's
But
water
where
damage.
would
You
the
could see
top
that.
be to open?
That's
Right
it.
here.
That would
What
be
am I
it.
missing?
That's the top.
Like the drum is right there below that lip, and then there's a door leaned up horizontally against it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like if I could tilt my phone this way, you'd be, you know what I mean? Like that's the front of it. See, like if you,
So like if they were working on it, let's say everybody picture this. You're looking at your wash machine, right? And
You
you
turn
have
it.
the top of it that has all of the knobs.
that's
Well,
the
when
top with all the knobs.
When you lift that up,
This is the back of the
And
machine that
open
would
it.
be against the wall. This is the back of the machine that would be against the wall, this area right here. So if you stood it up, yeah,
right.
that's exactly what that is. It looked like it was
Yeah,
broken.
but if you stood it up, that thing in the middle is not. They don't usually have it like that.
That's just something they're propping it up with.
Yeah, that's something like, yeah, it looks like it's kind of holding it up or piled in
Yep.
front of it. Like,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I think I see it now.
and I don't know.
That's exactly what that is. That's absolutely what that is.
Damn, me and my shitty eyes are on it again. Let's go.
And
Well, I knew it was a wash machine, but I couldn't figure out what was in front of it.
Nah,
that's
you
what
nailed
we're
that.
on.
That was
Teddy
I guess it's
bears.
hard for me to see because it's like an older type of washing machine.
Ivory, can you turn it all the way around to where it's upright? I
That
got
way?
no, to where it would be the way it's supposed to be.
Wait, hold on. I gotta, like,
I mean, it's got to be a really old one because there's only one knob. I mean, that would be on the back of the
There's
washer.
actually two knobs.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
two knobs there.
Where you see two.
there's a.
I'll
yeah,
tell you
right
what,
to the
Ivory,
left.
just put the picture back like you had it, but let me see the whole thing. I got
Yeah,
my
turn
deal.
Turn your head to the right.
Let me see it all the way to the other way, to the left. Oh, there. No, you got it right. You got it right. Now, do you see it, Jamie?
All I see is it looks like one big. If that is a knob on top, it looks awfully big.
There, here, where's my, let me grab a pen, hold on. So, you have the one knob right here that you usually turn the dial.
Yeah, that looks really
Like
big.
the on button. If you remember the old Maytag ones, I used to have one, but they're
Yep.
old.
Yeah.
And then this would be the back of it. Like this part, if you stood it upright and you flipped it, this pull back would be against the wall.
I got it. Yeah.
So, what does that look like to you, hon? Washing machine?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely a wash machine.
And that explains why, look it up here. Hold on. It's coming out of the, my husband's all shocked. It's coming out of the back of the washing machine, the pipe.
Yeah.
that's-
But that would explain why that tub's pulled out too, if it
Yeah.
wasn't working and they were working on it.
Yeah, it makes a lot of
wonder-
sense. Yeah.
I wonder if they had water damage somewhere. And, huh.
Okay.
That's what I said, Pickles. Yeah, Pickles. It looks like a bunch of bunched up carpet and boxes.
Bethany called me. It was an emergency from the mall. I hopped down. I called her back, and she's in the puppy store and is refusing to leave without the puppy.
Oh,
So I need to take care of that.
Free my girl. She didn't do nothing wrong.
Puppy.
So yeah, my daughter called me when I was on here and she was like, "It's an emergency, Mom, I need you to answer." So I call her and she's like, I'm like, "What's the matter? Are you okay?" And she's like, "Mom, please look at this puppy." And she's playing with it at the puppy store. And she's like, and my older daughter's like, she won't leave the puppy store without the puppy. So my husband's gonna have to have fun with that. So you're gonna live there. I'll bring your bag, your overnight bag, because you're not coming home with the puppy.
Congratulations, you're a new grandma.
Exactly. Hey,
I have
Ivory, I have to go pick up grandkids. Do you want to go live so everybody can follow you and finish looking at the pictures?
It's up to you guys. If you guys aren't done, I can go live.
Either or, I'm here for y'all. I got shit
Unless
to
you
do
guys want to
tomorrow
just
next time.
reconvene tonight, we can always just reconvene tonight because I'm gonna go looking to see what I can find, and I'm gonna reach out to some people, guys, and see if we
Yeah,
can
I would
get
say
somebody.
later on. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go
Okay.
tonight.
Yeah.
Let's go tonight because then we can all do some looking and
Yeah,
regroup
tonight.
because I'll write down shit
Yeah.
this time.
And
I'm gonna see
then,
if I can find some neighbors. I might make some phone calls.
yeah, and then later tonight or sometime tomorrow, I'll probably wait and do it tomorrow. I want to do the comparison and I want to play the story, the Turpins versus the ciders.
Follow everybody on the panel, everybody.
Yeah, if everybody would follow everybody on the panel and follow Miss Ivory, let me put you over Ivory where they
And if
can.
you go to my this page, I posted a video. I can't go live on my main. This is my backup. Posted a video and tagged my main. If you want to go to there, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
don't
but-
get me. I'm not a good source. I'm just here to entertain and hang out with my homies. But
And we love it.
Well, I just ask a lot of
Listen,
questions.
hey, I could put you to work if you want to go to work.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, let's go.
What do you need? What do you need me to do, Ivory?
But wait,
I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go over to FB, see what I can find out, who I can find out there. I'm going to try and reach out to maybe Joey, Jeremy, and Mom. I'm gonna see who I can get and see what else I can find. I'm gonna be doing some digging. So
Yeah.
if anybody finds anything, guys, send it to one of us, and guys, we'll all keep each other in the loop. But
Yeah.
as far as people, I have questions. I need to talk to people. I need answers.
Yeah, and I reached out to Mom in the beginning, but never got a reply from her.
Well, she's not talking
Yeah.
to anybody.
I'm
No.
not even sure if it's been read or not. So,
Stace, the other case that you need to, I mean, I hate to say compare this to, but it has similarities, is Amanda Berry. Look into the Amanda Berry case because she had, gosh, I don't know, 2 or 3 kids in secrecy amongst her kidnapping when she was taken, and another girl, and that
Two other
too.
girls.
Yeah, 2 other girls. And so when you're looking into the Turpins, I also look into the Amanda Berry case because there's a lot of like similarities between the two, in my opinion.
okay. Mary, was it Mary that asked? So if you just like on me, if you just click me up there to say follow, where it says follow,
Yeah,
everybody
just press
that's
the
in,
pictures.
hold on, Jamie. Everybody that's in the panel to your right, you can hit each individual one of them and it should just say follow.
Or or you click on their name twice and it'll take you to their follow button. I think it's twice.
Sorry, I had a phone call. Go ahead, Jamie. What was you saying?
Is there anybody up here I don't? Okay, just make
Yeah, they're all up there.
Where'd Jamie go?
She's still there.
I'm
Oh.
here.
Oh,
There she is.
what time are we going tonight?
That's a good time. What time is everyone available?
I'm going to leave that up to Ivory. Ivory, can we go live tonight?
Yeah, what time do you guys want to go live?
If we can go live on your panel tonight, is that okay?
Yeah, that works.
Because
Let me
I
know what
might
time.
be out catfishing with the grandkids. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, we could do that.
So what time you want to do it? That's up to you then.
What time? All right, so let's see. If we got kids, maybe like 8:30 p.m. Eastern, my time, 9 o'clock. Is that good for you, Sam?
That works for me. Sorry, I was
All right,
in
so
the
we'll
middle
say
of
9
cooking
p.m.
dinner.
Eastern. This way, anybody who's got kids got their kids down, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it'll give me time because I need a couple of hours to go searching, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll send you, well, you already have everything I have, I think.
Yeah, if anybody's got something I may not have, or and I'll give it to you guys when I get. So
Awesome.
sounds like a plan, guys. I'll see you guys tonight.
See you
All
all
right, see you in a
tonight.
bit.
Thank you to everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat, and have a beautiful rest of your Saturday.
Thank you, she said.
Bye.